Hello, everyone. I'm Brendan,
I'm Sam.
and welcome to Our Life in Horror.
We're doing a stream.
She's on it.
I'm on. I know I wasn't supposed to be on this month, but I ended up booking a few things this week.
Yeah.
I've been in a fog all day, guys. I apologize if I'm a little I feel dopey.
You'll be all right.
And I didn't do no dope. Didn't do no dope.
No wacky tobacco for you.
No, I don't do that. I'm just tired. I just feel tired.
Mm-hmm.
But it's okay. We were supposed to have a stream yesterday. Yeah.
We did not.
We did not. We were supposed to get into our account of my non-horror movies. We're saving that because I did book a few things this week. We were going to save it for a week randomly in this month where I'm itching to get on for a live stream because I'm not on all month after this week.
Nope.
So, yeah, we're going to do that another day. I really wanted to get in a movie last night that I had not watched in 2025 for this list.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see if it made my list or not.
It probably did.
You watched it with me, which I'm surprised you did. We'll get to it.
I was playing Crazy Eights on my phone.
You were watching. You were commentating.
Yeah, because I wanted popcorn at some point.
Need a movie with that popcorn.
Yeah.
Also, guys, vote. It's not in the
Yes.
description. I forgot to put it in the description, but the link to vote is on our channel. It's in our posts.
It's voting for
The Screamies.
The
Screamies, our first ever award show coming up that we're hosting with
Yes.
Sean's Horror Corner and Critic After Dark.
Yes, we have 48 votes.
49.
49 votes.
Yeah.
Let's get it up to at least 50.
Yeah, I'd like to pass 50. It would be nice. The vote closes Sunday.
It's super easy. It's just click it, and once you're done, I think that's it.
Maybe Ryan can get the link from our page and post it in the chat. That would be awesome.
Of course he can. He's
I
the
know.
best.
He's always on it. We love you. Is that all the housekeeping we got?
Yep.
Also, tomorrow night we're going to go see Primate, so we'll probably put out a review for that. Saturday we're on Nikki's channel. We're actually doing similar to what we're doing tonight, but it's a top 5 as well as a couple other things.
I can't remember.
It's not only a top list.
Yeah, I can't remember. I was supposed to work on it, and I started playing Crazy Eights.
Yeah, there's some other chat going on, so it won't be the same.
Mm.
But yeah, okay. Let's bring on out our guest.
Yes.
We've got Anthony.
Hello.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, thanks for coming on.
Thank you guys so much for having me on again. I'm always ecstatic to be on your guys' channel and talk about movies with you, no matter what it is, top 10 lists or one movie or whatever it is, or a game night.
Yes, those are fun. Yeah. Show off your shirt.
Oh,
you were showing it to us.
There's a weapons shirt here.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I'm gonna make it big here.
Studio House.
That's cool.
Yeah, it is cool. I like the blue.
Yeah,
awesome.
Really nice. They did a great job.
I did not make us big. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, and I love your guys' shirts too.
Thanks.
Awesome.
Christmas gifts to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, where did we get these?
This one was Hot Topic.
And this was Spencer's.
Yeah. I got a bunch of shirts from them. Man, Spencer's and Hot Topic, they kill it. They get so much cool stuff. You know, if you're walking in there, you're spending some money for sure. Almost every time.
Mugs. I love my mugs.
Yeah, mugs. Every time we usually come up with a mug.
I know.
Yeah. Or Spirit Halloween. It's oh man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I think Spencer's and Spirit Halloween are the same company, right?
They are.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. For anyone that doesn't know you, if there's anyone new on the live stream right now, talk about your channel.
Oh, well, yeah. So over on my channel, I just like to talk about movies, do movie reviews. I like to talk about my Letterboxd because that's been a lot of fun, which my girlfriend Allie got me hooked on Letterboxd, and it's every time I watch a movie now, I log it almost immediately afterwards. Sometimes I'll give it a day just so I can kind of think on it a little bit. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I like to talk about that stuff. I like to show off NECA figures because I love collecting, various collectibles, mostly NECA figures, but also Spirit Halloween statues and just any kind of horror stuff that I find out there. And some superhero stuff too. But yeah, that's pretty much about it.
Awesome. Everyone go check out his channel.
Yeah.
Oh, and then sorry, Anthony's Horror on Letterboxd if you wanted to follow me there too.
And Allie's is Allie Damati, right?
Yep. If you want to follow her on Letterboxd, absolutely. She logs them immediately too. So, yep.
I try to, and then sometimes I'm like, should I sleep on it? And I'm like, but what if I forget to log it? And that's like my worst fear.
And I've done that before. And then Allie's like, oh yeah, I think you forgot one. And I was like, oh damn it. I totally forgot about that. Yeah. Yep.
Sometimes I'll log it, and then the next day I'm like, I did sleep on it, and I tweak it by like a star or a half star, and I'm like, okay, now I'm set.
Same thing. Hey, you can go back even like a week, 2 weeks later if you're thinking about it and you're like, God, you know what? That movie's not 4 stars. Maybe it's like 3.5 or something. You really start breaking it down. But yeah, that's fun.
Yeah, awesome. I'm gonna hit the chat before we get into our lists. Ooh. See who's all here with us.
I know Ryan's I'm gonna grab one more movie. I almost forgot. I've got a physical.
Sounds good.
For one more. Yeah, I just want to grab that really
Sounds
quick.
good.
Okay.
Hey Ryan.
Hey Ryan.
Thank you for dropping the link. And yes, don't forget to like, subscribe, give us some hype points after the stream. Appreciate it. Thank you. Good evening, Chester.
Hey Chester.
Hey, Allie.
Hey, Allie.
I won't be here to watch this live because I'm at work, but I'll definitely be catching the replay tomorrow.
Woo.
Awesome. On your day off, enjoy the day off. And we got, there we go. Yeah, make sure you guys follow them on Letterboxd. Isaiah's here.
Hey,
Isaiah.
The Bitter Wolf.
Yeah. And there is his channel, guys. Make sure you're checking out his channel. Lots of cave chats going on. And we got Nanette's channel here. Hey, Nanette. I think I missed her. There you go. Hey, Nanette.
What's up, Nanette?
Nanette and I were chatting about books in the Discord today.
Oh, nice.
I've gotten into my reading era again. Let's see. I've read 2 books now so far this year, and I'm now reading a book and listening to an audiobook at work. So I've got 2 in a row now. I know. I'm doing well. Hey, Prince. This one's for you, Anthony.
Triple A. Happy New Year to my anime soulmate brother Anthony. The most shocking hot take I've ever seen from you is one battle after another. Yeah, we might get into it later. I don't know if it's on either of your lists or not, but I thought it was a good movie, but just not. It didn't live up to the hype that everybody it was kind of put on like this pedestal. And because everybody's saying like that's a lot of people's number one for the year, and for me, I don't know. It's a very like I like weird, but it's I was looking for something. I was hoping it would be a little bit more serious, and it's like very goofy, almost like slapsticky in some ways. Especially like all the weird sexual stuff, with Sean Penn and that lady, and I don't know. It's just a very and just the story is so when you really break the story down, it's very simple, but it's insane when you think about it, because it's really they're gonna go through all this effort just to do that. I don't want to spoil the movie, but I don't know. It just, to me, I couldn't really get into it. I didn't really like many of the characters either, besides Leonardo DiCaprio's character. He was the only one that I thought was he was funny and kind of did his thing. He's got so much charisma. But everybody else, I just couldn't get, into their characters, especially the lead girl, who's the daughter of DiCaprio in the film. It's you don't even get, the whole movie is centered around her, but you literally don't get to know anything about her character, except for she likes karate and, the big kind of reveal, which I don't want to spoil, but I mean, that's really it. There's not a lot of character development for her, and she's kind of the focal point of the story. But yeah, I don't want to ramble on about it, because, maybe it's on your list. You'll talk about it, so.
No, I don't even know what it is.
Wasn't it a box office bomb?
It was, but the funny thing is, it's got all the ratings for it are super high.
Yeah.
And it's being nominated for, some of the Oscars and all that stuff. But I'm telling you, you watch the movie, it's another one of those political films, kind of like Eddington, but way more goofier than Eddington. At least Eddington took itself mostly seriously, with some dark humor, because Ari Aster likes a little bit of that dark humor, but I don't know. That's just those are my thoughts on it.
Okay. Nice to see you, Prince.
Yeah, great to see you, buddy.
Rob's here.
Hello,
We're
Rob.
1 minute. Come on. Slasher Radio's link there. Thanks, Ryan. What's Johnny watching? Hey.
I'm assuming it's Johnny.
What up, cool kids? Hey, Gory Tiger.
Gory Tiger.
I love it.
Holland.
Hey, Holland.
Mr. Oates.
What's up, Holland? Hope you're well. Gizmo.
Gizmo, long time no see.
Pete is a
What's up,
rabbit.
Gizmo?
Jack is a snowball. Pete is married to Mary. Mary got a snow rabbit last month. Why is Pete angry and call every female lying skanks now? I don't even know what that was. I'm so tired. Gizmo's comments.
It's quite the riddle.
Hope you're doing well, Gizmo. I already voted. Just give the awards to my picks. They're the correct ones anyway.
We actually don't know what you picked.
Yeah, gotta hear your top 5 or top 10 if you want to list it.
I'm sure he will. He'll be telling all of ours that they're wrong. Oh, no.
Seeing Primate tonight. I'll spoil it for you in the Discord. Please don't. We're going tonight.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Yeah. God, we're not going tonight. We're going tomorrow.
We're going tomorrow.
I'm
I
so
wanna-
excited for
yeah.
Primate.
I want to see
Yeah.
that so badly. It looks like a lot of fun.
It does.
Like Cujo, but with a monkey. You know?
My friend messaged me today, Haley, and she's like, I keep seeing audience reactions for Primate and everyone's saying it's so scary. How does a monkey be scary? And I was like, okay, first off, I watched Nope. We watched Nope, and that segment with the monkey was one of the scariest things in the movie. But I'm going into this one thinking it's going to be a lot of fun. But don't be doubting those monkeys, because in Nope, that was
That's true.
terrifying.
Yeah.
Monkeys are incredibly strong.
I know.
Oh
they're
yeah,
actually
they can rip your
scary.
face off, man. They can bite your fingers. I mean, there's
We're going to see it. We're going to see
Yeah.
it tomorrow.
Yeah.
they are.
Like, this is probably not based on true stories, but there are true stories of people owning
Oh, no, I know.
chimpanzees and then having them accidentally go crazy and
Yeah.
rip faces off, literally. Like,
Oh yeah. Like
it's
even
crazy.
in the movie The Fly, I know that monkey, you know, did some like I don't know, did some weird stuff on the set or whatever. That's all I'll say there. I think I think some of it may have been like a little even like sexual with the lady on there, you know. He was getting a little monkey horned up or something on the set of that. Do you remember the monkey in The Fly?
Yeah, it's a bamboo, right?
Yeah, yeah. Look
Baboon?
up some of the behind the scenes stuff with that. 'Cause
Bamboo.
it got kind of weird.
Oh, baboon.
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 Yeah.
That's it.
And even the one from Phenomena, I think there was some stuff that happened there too. So yeah, they're hard to train. You know, they don't want to take orders from these directors. Like screw you, I do what I want to do.
Nanette says she hasn't seen enough movies from 2025 to do the vote. That's okay, Nanette.
That's okay.
You'll catch up.
Yeah, do a top 5.
Yeah.
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 Hey, Corey.
Hey, Corey.
What's up? What's up?
What's up, buddy?
There's Corey's link. You're all rocking cool shirts tonight. Yeah. I don't believe in shirts nude like an Eskimo at the beach.
Gizmo's always nude, just always. Nude.
Last time I was in Spencer's, it was 90% sex toys. Yeah, they got those monster dildos that I like to talk about.
They sure do.
They sure do.
They got like spikes and stuff growing out of them. Like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Some kinky stuff. Oh. Hey, Tia.
Hey, Tia.
Thanks for being here.
What's up, Tia?
Hey, Anthony, please tell me that at least the songs in K-pop Demon Hunters are pretty good, even though you gave it a 2-star rating. Dude, still
That was
love you.
another movie that a lot of people love, but I just because I think that movie's more for like teenage girls. You know, I think that's kind of the target audience for that. And
Mhm.
you know, and like the songs actually were okay. Like, you know, I can see why they're very poppy and kind of fun and stuff. They were all right. It's just I just don't think it's a movie meant for like me. You know, I don't think I'm the target audience for that movie.
I've heard so many things about it. Like, it's not going to be a movie for me either. But on my Peloton, because I do Peloton bike rides and stuff, they always play the music and call it out, and I'm like, oh, this is a good bop.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, really?
right. It's good, like workout music or exercise music for sure, because it's very energetic most of the songs. So yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Solver.
What's up?
Welcome. Let's see.
Got some cool names in here.
I know.
Solver thing, and look at that little icon there. Yeah.
Last thing before I hop off to curate my Friday Noir picks, I've hit 100 likes on The Dark Knight. First time in my history. Nice.
Very good, sir. Very good.
Congratulations.
That's hard to do, man. I'm always impressed with some of these people that can get so many likes on their Letterboxd.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, geez.
Not gonna lie, I think the only movies I watched from this year was Five Nights at Freddy's 2 and Fear Street Prom Queen. I'm sorry about that one.
I heard for Five Nights at Freddy wasn't
Both
good
of them.
either. So
Yeah. I loved One Battle After Another. It was amazing. Paul Thomas Anderson doesn't miss.
See what I mean? Like, a lot of people liked it. I mean, a lot of people really dug it, but everybody was talking about Sean Penn's character and stuff, and I'm like, dude, he's a caricature. So I guess if the point was for him to be a caricature of like somebody who would normally be like a very serious kind of a character, like a military, very conservative, like stoic person, he was like a caricature of that. You know what I mean? So they kind of do that, but he's very like silly, like, and he's very like. You have to watch the movie, but then there's some weird sex stuff that happens in there with his character and another person, and it's just like, what the hell is going on? I'm not a prude. I mean, I like sex stuff in movies, but it's just it's weird with there's a lot of different tones in that movie, because you think going into it like, oh, this is gonna be like a serious action thriller or political thriller type movie, but then it ends up being like pretty comedic in a lot of parts, and it kind of takes a little bit of the, I don't know, it doesn't feel like a serious film anymore. It sucks a lot of the tension out because there's just so much comedy and goofy, and Leo's falling like off of buildings onto trees, and just all this weird stuff is going on, you know. So I don't know, but I'm glad a lot of people like it.
I'm gonna say what's up to Swift here. Hey, Swift.
Hey, Swift.
And then I think we are gonna get into it. I'm gonna try to keep up with the comments as we go. There's just a lot. I don't think I'll ever catch up at this point. I did see this though. If you haven't covered them, would you cover the Fear Street movies? It would be perfect since they all turned 5 years old this year.
Sure. Yeah, we'll do it in the summertime. They get released in the summer, didn't they?
And more summery vibes.
Yeah, or springtime. They take place in school, right?
Okay.
Is it Halloween too? Because the one kid wears a mask.
Yeah, I really like the first trilogy. It's just that Prom Queen sucked.
I didn't even watch it.
I
Yeah.
didn't watch it either, but I only watched the first Fear Street movie from the last ones that they did. Yeah.
Okay. I like them.
Yeah, I like them too. Actually, we have them all on vinyl.
Ooh.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about that actually.
Mhm.
Yeah, I want to watch the second one because I know that's like the camp slasher kind of. Yeah, I gotta watch that one.
Yeah, that's the '80s one.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're doing our top 10 movies of 2025, not just horror, guys. We're doing everything that we watched that came out in 2025 can be on this list. So for when you were making your list, what's kind of the criteria that made these movies fall onto your list when you were making your top 10?
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's a mixture for me because I've actually got quite a few different genres on here, as you'll see. Because it's funny because I thought this year's been very like hit or miss for me. You know what I mean? There's been some real bombs that I just did not like at all, and then there's been some really high points that just like come out of nowhere, like some films that I wasn't even expecting. So for me, I go by the usual, acting, cinematography, and then like just kind of what relates to me too. You know what I mean? Like the kind of movies that obviously like I gravitate towards, and but also some that surprised me, some that I gave a shot that were like kind of blind watches, ones that I just heard from maybe a couple people here and there that, oh, this is kind of like a sleeper, you might want to check it out. So I like to check out some of those movies that not everybody is watching. Like I try to watch the big films, Eddington, One Battle After Another, like the Sinners, like all the heavy hitters. But then I want to watch some of the more sleeper films too, the ones that kind of fly under the radar, like those hidden gems. So I try to find those as well. But you know, I'll give anything a shot. It doesn't have to be a prestigious like Oscar performance or anything like that. But obviously, like, you know, if I see that the movie's, if it's very well acted, shot well, has a great score, soundtrack, all that stuff, it's hitting all the marks, and it's something that I enjoy, then yeah, I mean that's the criteria for me, I guess. What about you guys?
Yeah.
I just went from like enjoyment level this year. I think I only watched 3 movies that weren't horror.
Wow, okay.
4 maybe, including like last night's watch. So yeah, 4 movies that weren't horror. I guess 1 maybe technically it probably isn't horror, but yeah. So I just like pure enjoyment levels. Yeah, like you said, cinematography, soundtrack, acting, stuff like that. So, and like in enjoyment level, like
yeah,
I think my number 8 is a movie that's probably not heard of yet, but my enjoyment of that movie was unreal. It's not high on the list because I watched it, like I streamed it, and it was really shitty quality. But like if I watch it and on high quality next time, I think I'm really gonna love it.
Okay. Curious.
What about you?
Yeah, pretty much the same. My enjoyment level. Honestly, a lot of mine are horror too. I'm a little disappointed with the like quality and amount of rom-coms we got this year because it wasn't a whole lot. I tried to find, like, that's why last night we threw something on because I was like, I need to fit one in here.
You
like,
threw something on.
We threw it on.
I was just there.
You were just there. Okay. He can't admit when he watches a girl movie with me.
Yeah.
He goes
fine.
silent.
Brendan's like,
but yeah.
Don't pause it. I need to see if they fall in love.
But like, I don't know, mostly horror in this house, I guess. Like I watch a lot of reality TV too, so that takes up my time. But yeah, it's basically enjoyment level. Obviously, there's a lot of quality on this list as well. But I kind of went with like, what would I really want to rewatch right now? That's kind of how I picked some of my last ones too.
That's a good point too. That's a really good point. Rewatchability. Now, not every film has to. Not a film can be excellent without being rewatchable, but I think rewatchability does play a lot into obviously your enjoyment level of a film. You know, if you can go back and rewatch it a bunch of times, then obviously you love it. So that does play a big part. So, and then also, yeah, I was trying to knock out a bunch of 2025 movies leading up to this stream because I took it very seriously. So I'm like, okay, I got to watch this. I got to watch that.
I love it.
Because I was knocking out, and some, like I said, didn't land, but then there were some that hit pretty hard. So, yeah, I'm glad that I did.
All right. Well, give us. Oh, okay. Rob says my list is mostly horror. There's a few other genres on it, but I mostly watch horror. Nanette says K-pop Demon Hunters and House on Eden are the only movies I've seen this year. Okay.
Oh wow.
Oh, okay.
Sadba movies are hidden gems and nobody knows about them.
I've got one right here that I'm gonna bring up too.
Oh, I'm excited.
you're gonna find out one real quick.
All right, what's your number 10? Give it to us.
I'll just go right into it. All right, here we go. This movie doesn't have a physical media release, and it probably won't get one because it's a Netflix original, and that's Train Dreams, starring Joel Edgerton.
Train Dreams.
Yeah.
I've never heard of it.
Train Dreams. Yeah, I just watched this one last night. I'm going to tell you right now, this is going to ruin your day. So this is not a feel-good movie. I'll say that.
Okay.
But it is one of those films that, like, even this is what I was talking about, by the way. Like, I probably will never rewatch this again, but I'm so happy that I checked it out because Joel Edgerton gives one hell of a performance. I mean, he's so good in everything. I love this actor, and he's very underrated. You know, he was also in The Gift. I don't know if you ever saw that with Jason Bateman, another one I
Yeah,
really
that's a good
love.
one.
But it's one of those films it's kind of just a slice of life story, and you're just going through the years with him and his family, and he's a logger. So, you know, he goes out there and cuts down trees and they break them down, do all that stuff. And it's just kind of, that's the story. And you're going throughout his life. And it's a very, like, by the time the film's over, it's very, like, reflective. You find yourself reflecting on your life when it's all done. Like, wow,
Oh, I
what
don't
are
know if I
all
want to
this
do that.
I'm telling you, that's why it hits you hard, because I'll be honest, when it was over, I shed a few tears. I really did, because it got me thinking about, like, my grandparents, who I, helped take care of. And it got me thinking about my parents. And, my grandparents aren't around anymore. They passed away over the last couple of years. And got me thinking about my dog that had passed away. And it got me thinking about, like, all my old friends and, Allie and my parents and just all this stuff, good and bad. But yeah, I did. I shed some tears because I was like, God, man, it hits you so hard, because you start reflecting on everything. And you're like, man, what a life. Because that's what your life is. It's just like a series of events and memories and people that shape you and turn you into the man or woman that you are now. And that's what the film basically shows. So yeah, I'd
Okay.
highly recommend it.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'm
Just
saving
be
that
prepared.
for a depressed day.
Yeah. I like my sad movies every once in a while.
Yeah, me too. I do like a good tearjerker. So
Oh, yeah.
cool. I'm looking that up after this. Got it
Yeah.
down. I'm excited. What you got?
Me next? Okay. I'm actually gonna go. My number 10 is gonna be Begonia, which I watched just before we did our Screamies nominations, and I was like, should I nominate it? Because I think, who is it?
Emma Stone?
Yeah, Emma Stone and that other guy are so
Jesse
good in the
Plemons.
movie. Jesse Plemons, yeah.
Yeah, from Breaking
So
Bad.
good in it. Yeah, I know. Well, I was worried that he was just going to be like the Breaking Bad guy,
Mhm.
like again, you know what I mean, like that character. But he
Yeah,
wasn't.
Todd.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
So I was happy that he gave a different performance, and yeah, it's really turned out to be a really good movie. It's a really good looking movie, and you're constantly in a state of like back and forth of whether or not this could potentially be real.
Yes.
Yeah, so I really enjoyed the movie. I do think some of there's a couple issues with it. That's kind of why it's at like the bottom of my list, because I think there's some outfit designs that were just a little out
Yeah.
there.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was really confused by it. But yeah, the ending's incredibly like dark. Yeah, I really enjoyed Begonia.
I watched half of it with him and then I just lost interest. I was really excited for that movie too.
You were.
I really like the actors, but it just wasn't for me, I guess.
Mhm.
I've been in a bit of a horror funk the last month and a half. I don't know what's happening to me. I think it was the holidays and I'm trying to get out of it now. I've been craving some Crimson Peak or Frankenstein again. So I might have to get into my gothic phase again. I'm supposed to be doing vampires this month, but yeah, Begonia, I don't know. Wasn't the time for me, maybe.
Yeah, could be.
Holland says I tried to finish Begonia before the stream, got to finish it after.
Oh, nice. Well, hopefully you enjoy the end.
Mm-hmm. Rob says I like to wallow in sorrow just as much as the next person. I just watched Adolescence on Netflix. That was incredible.
Yeah, that's a good
Ooh.
show.
I gotta look. Oh, it's a show.
It's a mini series.
Yeah, it's a mini series.
So it's short, well acted. It's depressing. It is good.
Okay. Okay. I'll have to look into that one.
Well, that's a 5-star right there. Yeah.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh, Rob's is number 10 is Opus.
Oh, okay.
You watched that?
I did watch that as well before our Screamies nominations.
Hmm.
Yeah, I actually was shocked about how much I liked it as well. But I did nominate it actually for the Screamies. So yeah, yeah, I nominated for costumes.
I gotta check that one out.
Gizmo. Felicity Jones was in New Star poop movie. Joe, I can't take Gizmo seriously. Joel Edgerton was also in the New Star poop movie. Okay.
He's talking about. I'm surprised Gizmo doesn't like that. Honestly, I don't know if he's really making fun of that movie because it just seems like one that he would enjoy, because of like the content and just how dark it is and stuff like that. But, I don't know. Gizmo, he's not known for liking a lot of newer films. So.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sammy need Bone Lake to fix the slump. I know.
There you go.
Trust me, I've been wanting to see it. We're gonna buy it.
Yes.
Okay, my number 10.
What you got?
My number 10 is Drop.
Okay.
Ooh.
I was pumped for this one. They even played a Sabrina Carpenter song in the trailer, and I was excited. And it did not disappoint. Like, all I want from a thriller is to be on the edge of my seat, and I was the whole movie. I absolutely love Megan Faye, Brendan Sklenar. I know we talked about him a lot in the last month.
Yes, new hunky boy.
Yeah, I had so much fun with this movie, and yeah, I just made my list.
Yeah, I liked it. I thought it was fun.
Yeah. Of course.
Okay. I haven't seen that one. I gotta check that one out. So
Drop. Oh, it's good. Just a straight up thriller.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Johnny.
there you go. And Johnny also has a letterbox too.
I
Awesome.
think I'm following.
Yeah, he's
him.
24 frames Johnny. Yeah.
24 frames.
24
I'll
frames.
check your follow list.
Yeah, 24 frames Johnny. Yep.
Okay. All right, what's your number 9?
Number 9. We're going to go into the superhero realm here for a little bit. And we're going to talk about Thunderbolts. And Thunderbolts was... you two don't really watch superhero movies, or...
He does.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't.
I take a month in December or around that time and catch up on all the Marvel movies I missed.
I know Florence Pugh is in it. That's about it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
David Harbour. And...
Kurt Russell.
Yeah. Kurt,
I can't remember who else the other stars' names, but
Kurt
that
Russell's
movie.
son. Kurt Russell's son.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
This guy right here.
Wade.
Wyatt Russell. Yeah. And he was my favorite character. Actually, I loved him in this movie. So well, him, and oh god, what's the other guy's name? He's another actor's son. He's Bill Pullman's son. Louis.
Oh, was it Bob?
Louis Pullman. Yeah, Bob. Yeah, the character.
Oh, okay.
Bob. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that was his son.
Yeah, it's Louis Pullman. I know, isn't that funny? But Thunderbolts was just I had pretty much just I don't know, like not necessarily given up on Marvel, but it's obviously gone downhill. You know what I mean? Like it's just not hitting as hard as it used to. But I was in Vegas with my family. We took a trip out there, and there was literally a theater inside of the hotel we were staying at, which was awesome. So we're like, oh, let's go see some movies. So we saw The Accountant 2 and we saw Thunderbolts. And we just had such a blast, me and my parents, checking out this Thunderbolts movie. It was one of those films that like it started out a little rough. I was like, okay, it's okay. But by the time it got to like the second and third act, I was like completely invested. And I really loved Louis Pullman, his character Bob, because of his whole backstory gets pretty dark and intense, which you don't always get in these Marvel movies anymore. They're a little too lighthearted at times, and this one got really serious, and I loved it. I mean, by the end of it, I was like, holy crap, that was like old school Marvel kind of coming back, because it had the Marvel formula. It had like the comedy, it had the heart, and it had the action. It had like all the ingredients you need for a great Marvel film. And it was grounded too. It wasn't like this huge over the top end of the world kind of thing. It was more of a grounded film. Kind of like Winter Soldier and stuff like that. And I love how it ended, how they were able to defeat the main villain by the end of it without like spoiling it. But it just it got more emotional than just your typical like I'm gonna throw punches at you and laser beams and all this stuff. It was like more of an emotional way of defeating a villain. I thought it was very well thought out, and yeah, yeah, Thunderbolts is my number 9.
Okay.
Yeah, I put it as an honorable mention. It would have been like maybe 12, like in my 12th spot, because I too was actually super shocked by how good it was. But I do think it does fall to the tropes of like a classic Marvel movie of like maybe there's too many quips in it when I do like where I do like the dark and serious tone that it was going. And I agree with you. I think the finale, like how they defeat this villain, was the perfect way to do it. Yeah, I totally agree. It was my favorite Marvel movie of the year.
So cool. Very good.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, it's my fucking go now. Yeah, because you don't watch superhero movies.
Nope.
Okay. My number 9 is I guess it leans more action, I guess, than anything. But we'll go with Predator Badlands is going to be my number 9.
Okay.
I'm keeping it low. I really enjoyed it for the most part, but this movie felt incredibly Disneyfied. Which I did not enjoy. I like Deck and the android kind of banter, but there was a third character where I was like, "Oh, look, it's Grogu."
Yeah, it was.
Which I didn't like for that story anyways, but and I didn't think the movie looked that great, and I went and watched it just in my local theater, so I didn't think it looked that great. And then I came home and watched like the sneak preview of it on my TV, and I was like, fuck, this looks so much better on my TV than
everything at our theater sucks. I noticed that too. Sometimes when watching the movie, I'm like, why did I pay to watch it here?
Yeah, like the whole like Predator was like all CGI, right, for the most part, so it just looked fuzzy. So like when I watched it at home, I'm like, fuck, this looks crisp and nice, and oh man, I can't wait to like buy it and watch it again. And such a killer score. Like it's one of my favorite like soundtracks of the year as well.
Gizmo.
Yeah, Gizmo's not a fan.
Yeah, same with Rob.
No, it's not. It's a cool, unique way to take the franchise into something that's exciting. It's different. It's an underdog story told through the perspective of a predator, which hasn't been done before, which is super cool. I agree. It was Disneyfied, which I don't like. And here I am fighting with Rob, who's gonna have to text in an answer.
It was. This is why I always call it the Disney formula. That's what I've been calling it for like years and years and years. It's this. It's the same, like, it's the action, the heart, the comedy, and then you just add in, like you said, a cute little Grogu character or whatever. You know, it's the Disney formula, just tossed into the Predator movie. But I agree with you, it wasn't bad. I had fun with it. Is it, like, amazing, like, the best Predator movie? No, but it was a fun movie. I had a good time, too. And it was PG-13, but they got away with it because there were no human characters, so there's no blood. You know, so all the blood was like green and android white blood and all that stuff. So it was cool how they snuck around that R rating.
Yeah, you can't tell me that android massacre sequence was fucking awesome.
Yeah. And, well, I love the scene at the beginning too, between like the two brothers. You know, they're kind of dueling it out and stuff. I like that a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, I love the like plasma swords that they introduced in this movie as well. I thought that was a really cool new addition.
And then also how by the end of the film, he uses all the things that he learned that like hurt him at the beginning and towards like the middle of the film. He takes all those tools from those different animals and all that stuff, and he uses them as weapons. I thought that was brilliant. I was like, man, that's awesome.
Yeah, I agree.
I actually didn't hate Until Dawn as well. We both kind of enjoyed it.
Yeah, I liked it too. It's definitely
not on the list.
Yeah, it's not on my long list or my short list. But I don't have any, like me and Sam said that we were talking to a friend of ours about it, but like we don't have any connection to the game. So like we were like, Yeah, this is all right.
Yeah. I saw Allie pop in here.
Hey!
What's up, Allie?
Popping in on break. All right. I guess it's my go.
What do you guys
9?
think?
Okay, Brendan's gonna
Uh-oh.
be shocked that it's this low. But I've got Bring Her Back at number 9.
Yeah, you said you didn't really like it that much.
No, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was slightly overhyped. Okay, this sounds really bad. People talking about how like yeah, it was a very dark film. But I don't know if my brain just thought there was going to be more hard to watch scenes. I think maybe hard to watch I took it the wrong way because obviously the whole movie is very sad and hard to watch, but maybe when I heard that online, all the buzzwords like it's hard to watch, like I thought maybe like visually hard to watch maybe, so I went in thinking something different and came out of it like, oh, that wasn't really what I expected, I guess. But I do still think it's a really solid film, which is why it's on my top 10. But I haven't watched it since the theater. But I do really like the Philippou. Is that how you say their last name?
Philippou?
Yeah. So far, like Talk to Me, I enjoyed that one more than this one. I love Talk to Me. This one I did really enjoy though. Yeah. But number 9.
I'm going to talk about it later, so.
Okay, number 9, Marshmallow, says Rob.
We didn't get that one in.
I haven't seen it yet.
wanna
It's
see
on our
that.
list.
Yeah. I don't know. Is it available anywhere? Is it on Shudder?
Shudder,
Yeah.
Okay. I gotta add that to my list so I can check it out. Might check that
Yeah,
out really soon.
I'm
actually.
writing it down again too, so it's in my face, even though it's on my watch list. But
I was going to put it on the other night.
I know when I was reading.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's so many movies to, it's like, geez. Because I was trying to knock out one a night, and there's still some that I just couldn't get to.
Yeah.
I watched what I watch? I watched probably 12 movies in a week, if not more.
And that's
like trying to get. That's a lot for me. I was watching 2 a day, essentially.
No, that's great. Yeah.
That's a lot.
We'll be talking about that later, Retro. Promise. All right, what's your number 8?
All right, this might be a bit low for a lot of people, but it's still on my top 10. Still had a great time watching this movie, but it's Sinners.
Okay.
Sinners at number 8. It's hard because, like I said, there's a lot of different genres, a lot of other stuff. You know what I mean? So, but it's in my top 10, and who knows, over time might keep going up. You don't, I've only seen it the one time in the theater, so a lot of these I didn't have time to rewatch, obviously, because I was trying to watch so many other 2025 films that I hadn't seen. But Sinners was great. I mean, I loved it. I loved my theater experience. Like, this is a movie, when I talk about cinematography, it's this. Because this just felt like such an event film or something. You know what I mean? It was such a big movie. Like, I mean, so many just beautiful wide shots, and all the characters are so well developed, and it's very well acted, and just the fact that Michael B. Jordan is playing 2 roles, 2 brothers, and they're such 2 distinct personalities. And it just, I love obviously the vampire content. That was the only thing about it I kind of wish there was a little bit more of. I wanted a little bit more of that vampire content, because it doesn't really hit until like the 3rd act. But I enjoy the build up to it. And I forgot the actor's name that plays the main villain. Sinners is amazing, but one another is better. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
Oh no, sorry, I was just reading
I don't know his real name, but I know he's Remick in the movie.
But this actor here, the lead vampire guy, he stole the show to me. I mean, he really did, and that's hard to do when you're talking about Michael B. Jordan. But he just got every scene he was in. He was just like chewing it up. He was just so. And I loved his music.
Mm-hmm.
I love Jack O'Connell. Thank you. Yeah, Jack O'Connell. He's chewing up the scenery. He's having so much fun. I love his like beady like red eyes that he's got, and his music, his little like Irish jig or whatever it was he was doing, that was my favorite song, you know, of all, because in a weird way, I mean, this isn't a musical per se, but there's a lot of music in it. It plays a key
Hmm.
role in the film. um but yeah, I mean, I really don't have too much. Like I said, the only negatives, you know, maybe a little bit more vampire content, um, and you know, maybe a little bit more, like especially like the third act, you know, kind of the barn scene, like the big, or not the barn scene, but like the big, you know, the juke house, the juke, whatever it's called, the juke joint, right? That's what it's called. They're
Yeah.
Yeah.
all in that final battle kind of there. I wish, you know, I'd maybe gone on a little bit longer, or maybe we got some more like scenes between the main characters kind of going head to head. It just felt like it happened and then it was over so quickly. I wanted to like kind of savor in that more. um but it's a blast. I mean, it really is. I look forward to rewatching it. It's just a long movie. I mean, it's like 2.5 hours
It
or so, so
is.
you got to have the time to do it, you know. But yeah, Sinners number 8. Awesome movie.
Awesome.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
It's probably on both of our lists, so
It
we'll
is.
talk about our
Yeah.
comments later. But
Yeah.
It is.
Bo popped in. Hey, Bo.
Hey, Bo.
What's up, Bo?
Uh, Eighth
Another
Place
great guy to
Sinners.
follow on Letterboxd is Bo too.
Oh,
And
yes.
Bo
Oh,
and
yeah.
his wife are always
Yes.
posting, and yeah.
Eighth Place Sinners. The music transition was cool. The acting was fine. The ending was terrible, and all the sex stuff was really disgusting. Not in a good way.
Wow,
I
that's
beg to differ.
unbelievable coming from Gizmo too. Because I'll tell you,
I know.
you gotta work hard to, you know, if Gizmo doesn't like the sex stuff going on in the movie. Right. Even Holland's like, what the hell are you talking about?
Number 8 for Rob is The Perfect Neighbor. I haven't seen that.
I haven't even heard of that.
I saw he was watching it the other day. I thought he was watching a documentary though, and now I'm second guessing myself here. The Perfect Neighbor. I'm gonna have to look that one up
Yeah,
again.
I'm looking it up too.
I'll just go off you. If you think it's good enough to put on, we'll put it on.
Okay. All right.
I guess we'll go on to my number 8.
Yeah.
My number 8 could have been a lot higher. But like I said, I streamed this movie. It was not good quality. I just know I wanted to watch it. And that is Primitive War,
Ooh.
which is a little indie Aussie film that will probably never get a sequel because it did terribly at the box office. But for a $7 million like low budget film, it made dinosaurs look pretty fucking good. Do you know what Primitive War is?
No.
So it's set in Vietnam during the war, and this group of like military guys go in to try to rescue like some Navy SEALs, and they walk into a dinosaur kind of park. Not a dinosaur park, but like dinosaurs have been like come back and like been let loose on this area.
Okay.
So they have to kind of fight their way through, and then there's like it just goes crazy. The ending is absolutely fucking wild. So it plays like a lot more like a horror because there's a lot of gore in the film, and it makes dinosaurs pretty scary again, which is pretty nice.
You're saying it's bad, but so bad that it's fun.
Exactly. Like the ending is so wild. Like I would compare the ending to something along the lines of like 47 meters down, Uncaged, like with how like ridiculous it is that ending, which was so much fun. But I had such a blast with this movie, and I was just coming off of watching the new what's it called, Jurassic Park, Jurassic World, like Rebirth.
Mhm.
And I was so disappointed with it. And then I watched this and I was like, yeah, this is what I fucking wanted. Like, give me some gore, give me some swearing, give me some high octane action. I'm like, I'm loving this.
Dude,
Yeah,
Jeremy Piven's in there. That makes me want to watch it alone.
Yeah, he's pretty ridiculous, like overacting like to the top, but it's a lot of fun. Like he's so funny, you know?
He is hilarious, man.
You can never take him seriously.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, Jeremy Piven, like everything he's in, even if the movie's not great, he's always a lot of fun. You know, he's always hilarious. So
yeah, even that guy that you like, the dumb one, is in it.
Oh, the guy from True Blood that plays Jason.
Yeah.
Uh
Yeah, even
Ryan
he.
Quanten?
Yeah, he was surprisingly good in the movie, and there's a couple like surprisingly really good performances in it. I was shocked. There's a couple really bad ones, but it's all fun. Rob, you should watch Primitive War over Jurassic Park and switch your scores with whatever Piranaconda is. We own that movie too. We bought that
We
one not
do.
that we bought that not too long ago.
Okay, that was number 8, right?
Yep.
Okay. Mine is Companion. I really enjoyed this one. I love Sophie Thatcher. I want to see her in more. I really, really love the character of Iris. I can't remember if we knew which way it was going in the movie. Did we know from the trailer what way it was going? I can't remember.
Yeah, you did.
I did? Okay. Yeah, if I had not known, it would have been better. But I mean, it was still really, really good. And you're just rooting for her this whole film. Like, whatever his name is, that's the guy she's against in the movie. I forget what his name is. Quaid. What's his first name?
Oh, Dennis.
Jack?
Jack
J-
Quaid.
Jack Quaid.
Jack Quaid.
Yeah,
God,
Jack Quaid,
I want to
sorry.
punch him in this film.
Yeah.
So you're just rooting for her the whole time. And this movie is just so pretty. I love the pink fonts. I want that steelbook that's pink really bad. I don't know. I love when horror can have some girly vibes to it. So I love Companion. I haven't watched it since, though, but we will.
Yeah.
I'm guessing it's on your list.
How long did Brendan call you Bee Boop? After
He
that
didn't
movie?
actually.
No, I never did.
Don't give him any ideas, though.
Mm.
Did you do that to Allie?
Yeah, I messed with her a little bit after that. Oh yeah.
That's funny.
Oh, man.
Okay.
No, that movie's
Yeah.
a lot of fun. Really good.
Yeah.
Jack Quaid, man, yeah, his performance too is definitely the standout.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean Sophie Thatcher is so good too, but his performance, he's just so good at playing that little like shit. He's got that little like shit grin all the time.
I
you
know.
Yeah.
He just want to like smack it off his face.
Punchable, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
His dad has that too, though. Dennis Quaid, he's got that same little shit grin
Yeah.
that you see in like the Substance. You know, he's got the same kind of thing. Yeah.
Okay, what's your number 7?
Oh, number 7.
You zoned out?
I accidentally wrote Begonia twice, so I'm trying to think of
Your next
Oh
movie?
yeah,
My next movie. yeah, I'm in thinking trying to roll stuff.
That's funny.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah,
yeah. I'm sure you've got plenty of backups.
I did write a long list.
All right, so we got this is number 7, right?
Yeah.
Okay, number 7, we got A Good Fortune.
Oh, is that good? Well, it must be. It's,
It's
your
on his
number
list.
7. Yeah.
Little
Yeah.
Good Fortune, a little Keanu Reeves action. Yeah, that slip's really fun too. I
Oh,
like
that's
that.
cool.
But no, I thought this was, once again, we haven't had a great comedy in a long time. Comedies are just pretty much dead. Especially raunchy comedies. Now, this isn't a raunchy comedy or anything like that, but I did think it was really funny. And Keanu Reeves, man, because this is another one. This is one of those movies I would have never saw if not for Allie. Because I'm like, oh, it's a comedy. It's 2025. It's gonna be dog shit. I'm not even gonna bother wasting money on it or whatever. But I'm so glad that I did because it's just like, it's just one of those stories that's so relatable because. You got Seth Rogen playing the super rich guy, and then you have Aziz Ansari, who's just like working multiple jobs. He's like an Uber driver, and he's working at like a Home Depot type place, and he's stressed out. He's living in his car, and he's like, God, I would just love to switch lives with someone. And we've seen this before, that kind of film where like two characters switch places or whatever. So I'm not saying it's original, but it's still really well done because Aziz and Seth Rogen end up swapping places, and Aziz becomes the super rich guy with the big beautiful house and the cars and all that stuff, and then Seth Rogen becomes the poor Uber driver and all this stuff, and Keanu Reeves plays a guardian angel to Aziz. And he's so funny, man. Keanu Reeves, people forget, but he's legitimately really like fucking funny. I mean, he is. He's got a good sense of humor, and I think he's great. He's like the standout in this one. But Aziz, it's so funny because Keanu Reeves, he's trying to teach Aziz a lesson, like, oh, see, it's like it's not so great living this rich life, is it? And Aziz is like, what the fuck are you talking about? This is amazing. I don't have to worry about bills. I got a big, beautiful house. I got all the cars I want. I can put everything on my credit card. Because Keanu's like, well, I need you to want to switch back because you can't stay like this forever. You have to eventually switch back. And Aziz is like, you're going to make me switch back? And Keanu's like, no, you have to want to switch back. And Aziz is like, why the fuck would I ever want to switch back? My life sucks. It's terrible. I'm living out of my car. So it's really funny. It's very relatable. And I definitely recommend giving it a chance. It's a good one for sure. And I can't wait to rewatch it, honestly.
And neither of us have seen it.
No, I watched the trailer a few times. I thought it looked pretty good, but I had so many horror movies to catch up on and talk about. I don't know when I'm ever going to get to them.
Mm-hmm. Okay, good pick. We'll have to get to that one.
Yeah. I guess we're on my number 7, which is not really my number 7. Like now I'm like, I could probably move this one around, like probably lower, but like I needed a number now. So this is what you're getting, and this is what I came up with. But I'll go with Final Destination Bloodlines. I think was a lot of fun. It was a good return to formula for a franchise that pretty well had seemed pretty dead in the water for quite a while. I mean, the last one was really bad. So I think it was a lot of fun. I had a really good time with it. The effects aren't great by any means, but I mean, they explained a lot. Tony Todd's last performance is fantastic in the movie. I just had an overall blast with it.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of my honorable mentions right there, so I just thought I'd show it. I completely agree with everything that you said. This movie was a ton of fun, and it's really funny. This movie is really funny because of that one dude with the piercings and the tattoos and everything. I love that actor. I love that actor so much, man. He's got charisma for days, and he's so great in this. I echo all your sentiments about that. The CGI sucks. It's terrible. But to be fair, they use CGI in a lot of the Final Destination movies, like especially after the second one. And it doesn't look great, but there's still a lot. The movies are still a blast. So even with the bad CGI, because they're kind of silly anyway. They're just fun, so you can kind of let that go because it's not supposed to be like a very serious movie. It's just just watching it for the kills and and like I said, some good laughs, and it's a great time.
Yeah, I feel like this one's kind of like 3. You could probably put it on at any time and have a good time with it.
Exactly. Yeah. Yep.
Actually, I'd say Final Destination Bloodlines was my favorite movie for this year.
Ooh.
Let's go.
I famously think the Final Destination movies are way overrated. In fact, I think they are bad, but I did like Bloodlines.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
His number 7 is Together.
I thought about it. It's definitely on my long list.
Yeah, that's like another honorable mention for me for sure. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Okay, my number 7. We're getting into what we watched last night, The Materialists.
Ooh,
I really enjoyed it. I really love this cast too. I didn't know what it was gonna be like going into the movie. Like I watched the trailer before, but I don't know if I just wasn't paying attention because what it ended up being about, I didn't expect, I guess. There's a little bit of like, I don't want to say it's like dark content going on in there, but there's a little dark themes going on. It's definitely not like a horror or anything, but like there's some stuff going on. I don't want to spoil anything, but it's a good love story. And I really like the ending and how it all worked out. Sometimes you watch one of those I don't know what the trio tropes, I guess, where there's like a girl and 2 guys. Not a threesome.
Oh.
You know?
No, I just didn't. I was like the trio tropes. I've never even heard of this.
No, like
you said love triangle.
Love triangle, yeah. And
on.
you're like, sometimes you're not happy with the ending or whatever, but I like how it played out, and I liked all the way to the ending, and the ending made me really happy with how it ended. without wanting to say too much because I don't want to spoil it for anyone that wants to go watch a romance.
Mm.
But I really enjoyed it. I was happy with it, and there was not enough like romance movies this year. So
I want a more nihilistic ending to
Mm.
I don't know what that word means.
like a downer ending.
Yeah, super
Yeah.
dark, twisted kind of.
You want a
depressing
downer ending
Yeah, I wanted a darker ending to it.
for this movie?
Like, remember The Breakup?
Mhm.
Like, that movie had like, oh yeah, they're gonna get back together by the end of the movie kind of deals, and then
It's
they
realistic.
yeah, they just
Yeah.
don't.
This
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
had a little bit of like a.
It was going in that direction, and then I'm like, oh, that could be really cool if they decide to do something like that, and then they don't.
I still liked it. I liked the scene in the very end credits too, where I don't want to say too much.
Yeah,
but
yeah, no, I thought it was fine.
I want to check that one out. It looked interesting. Looked like a fun watch.
Yeah.
You know?
Dakota
wouldn't-
Johnson, I really
I
like.
wouldn't say it's rom-com. I'd say it's
No.
rom-dram.
Rom dram.
Yeah, it's more of a drama than it is a comedy.
There's definitely some comedy in there, but
It's
there's
very,
a lot of
it's very
drama.
light.
Yeah,
Mm.
Yeah,
Pedro Pascal.
dude's good looking.
Oh,
He's
wait,
good
no, I'm
looking in
sorry.
that movie.
I did see the material list. I was thinking of another. I was thinking of the. I was thinking of a different one. I did see the material list. Yeah.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, that movie
Okay.
did have some. But I agree with you. I thought it was gonna go the dark ending too. I thought it was gonna go that way as well, and then it didn't. I was kind of a little disappointed because I was like, because the movie was trying to spit out like so much like this is realistic, this is how it really is in the dating,
Yeah.
scene, and blah blah blah. So I was like, well, if it's going for hyper realism kind of thing, then it probably won't have a happy ending. So I was surprised that it went that direction. But there's some interesting things about that movie for sure. And I was like you said, like the Pedro Pascal stuff, you know, like what he did to himself and everything. Not
Yeah,
spoil it, but-
yeah.
Yeah,
That movie also had a nice little score to it. Very subtle, but I liked it. Like when they were sitting at the restaurant, it's just this really, you know, barely there, but it's like perfect for the movie. You know,
Yeah.
it was good.
I liked a lot of the conversations going on in the
Yeah,
movie too. Like
I did
they were
too.
long and drawn out, like not in a bad way though. Like I enjoyed the conversations happening.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That was 7. So
Yep.
6.
Ooh, number 6. Number 6, we're gonna go. This is a movie that I just saw, so it doesn't have a physical media release yet. But that is Marty Supreme. Little
Oh,
Timothy Chalamet action. Man, another movie that probably wouldn't have saw without Allie because I'm just like whatever, dude. I mean, like Timothy Chalamet. I'm like, ooh, you know what I mean? Like everybody's like, ooh, Timothy Chalamet, and it's about like, it's like if you look at the commercial inside, it's like ping pong. I'm like, what are we doing here? Like, what is this stupid shit? But I'm telling you, it's really good. I mean, it's the same person that did Uncut Gems that directed that, so it's got that same high energy, things are constantly going, and it kind of keeps you on the edge of your seat, and you're like, oh god, what's gonna happen next, you're biting your fingernails and stuff. I wouldn't say as much as Uncut Gems, but it definitely has some of that. And yeah, it's just kind of it's just Timothy Chalamet's character just wants to be like the ultimate ping pong champion, which I know sounds really silly, but that's what he's good at. That's his skill. And he's trying to like get money to go out of the country to go play in this big tournament. And he's got to do all these crazy things to kind of gather the money because he's very just poor. He's dirt poor. He has no one to really help him. And he's constantly like kind of taking advantage of people, lying to people, and just being deceitful all the way around. But it's so funny and dark, and it moves. It's got an energy to it, and I had a blast with it. Oh, and before I can't forget, this movie, Marty Supreme, has one of the best scores and soundtracks too that I heard this year. The score is like this, almost like this perfect like 80s kind of vibe to it. You know what I mean? It's just got this like 80s kind of score that I just love it. And then the soundtrack was really good too. You had some like Tears for Fears in there, which was awesome. Yeah, just it was a blast. You'll have and when we saw this movie, we saw it like later at night. It was like the last showing, and we're like, oh well, the theater will probably be empty, you know, and because it was on a Tuesday, and we get there, the whole damn near the entire theater is sold out. Like almost every spot's taken. So this was like one of those old school big theatrical events, and it was just a lot of fun, you know, because you know when you can feel kind of the energy in the room from other people and stuff. It was like that, and you do,
Okay.
yeah. And I don't want to spoil anything, but it's like when you get to that final kind of scene and everything, and you know, it's just so tense, and you gotta watch it. You gotta check out Marty
So
Spring. It was a great.
I thought Marty Supreme was a superhero movie. Is it?
No,
Is it not?
no, no.
Just from the cover and the title, I just thought it was a superhero. I know nothing about this movie. And then you guys are talking about ping pong, and I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah.
I also didn't know what this movie was about. I did watch the trailer, but I remember seeing the ping pong thing, and then I saw Timothée Chalamet, and I was like, I'm not gonna.
That's
watch
what I
this movie
said.
in the
That's
long run.
exactly what I said. I said the same thing. But it also has Gwyneth Paltrow. She's excellent in it. And it's got that Odessa Azion, or however
Oh,
you say her
yeah.
name, from
She's
Hellraiser 2022. And she's
Yeah.
awesome
Oh,
in it
okay.
as well. I was like, damn, that's the chick from Hellraiser 2022. That's so cool that she's like a lead in this.
she's in Until Dawn too. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. Yeah. So,
Okay.
yeah, and it's directed by Josh Safdie. That's his name, Josh Safdie, the guy that did
Okay.
Uncut Gems. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to watch the trailer. This is a question. Yes, we did get the email today about we have to check the calendar today.
Yes.
That's why I have not responded yet, because we literally got home from work, had dinner, I showered, I read a bit while you were showering, and we came down here.
Yeah. We'll get back to you because we're busy this weekend, so it might be next weekend or next week
It might be later January, but
or later January.
yeah, we'll get back
we'll
to
get back
you
to you.
tonight, tonight or tomorrow at the latest. Let's see. Oh, hey, Joel.
Is it your birthday today?
Is it your birthday?
Oh, no. Nope, not my birthday, but hey, I'll take it.
Happy
I'll
birthday.
take it. Yeah.
Was it recently?
It's
No,
Ken
no.
Sludges
No,
over at
no.
Sledgehammer Horror. Maybe that's what you were getting mistaken. But thanks, Joel.
What?
Oh, wait, was it Ken's birthday?
He's celebrating tonight. Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know if it's actual birthday
Oh.
today, but
Nice. Hey, I'll take it. I'll take an early happy birthday wish. Thank you, Joel.
Hey, we appreciate you reaching out.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I read through the questions today. They're a lot of fun.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I thought it was. Oops.
No, it's all good, man. It's all good. You can't be mad when somebody says happy birthday and they're excited about it. I mean, hey, I'll take it. You know.
I guess it's your go.
It is my go. You might be a little upset, but my number 6 is going to be Hard Eyes.
Ooh. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had a blast. I didn't think I was going to like this movie. I thought it was going to be really bad, but I really enjoyed this movie. It's a lot of fun. I think it's very clever with its writing, its storytelling, its pacing, the genre blending of it between the rom-coms and the slasher is so much fun. And it never feels like one is totally taking over the other. So that's definitely what I appreciate about the movie. Both the actors are really fantastic in it as well. I do think that and this movie probably should have been a little bit lower on my list, but I do think that the kind of killer reveal is a little messy, but
Yeah.
other than that, it's still such a fun time.
Dude, that I want a NECA figure so badly for that Hard Eyes character, because I think the mask and just the outfit and the knives and all that
I
stuff
want that mask so
so
bad.
badass looking. I love it, and I'm kind of sad because I don't think we're gonna get another one. Because I don't think it performed super well at like the theater or anything. So it's
I
like,
saw a rumor that they wanted to.
damn. Ooh.
And that was a couple months ago I read that. But it could have just been a rumor. I don't know for sure. I don't even remember the source that I read it, to be honest.
You'd have to check out the box office numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause
That's usually it.
Yeah, because I remember looking it up because I was curious if we would get one. And I remember thinking like, oh, probably not, because the numbers were lower. I don't think they were terrible, but not enough money to like justify a sequel. But I hope they do, because we don't have a lot of Valentine Day like slasher movies or horror movies in general. So I hope they do, because it was fun, just like Thanksgiving. It reminded me of like that, like just a fun slasher movie set around a holiday.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's on my list later, so I'll talk about it more later.
Okay. I figured.
Rob's number 6 is Companion.
Nice.
Killer in Hard Eyes is my number 5 spot for favorite slasher villains. Nice.
Wow.
Saw Mask of the Killer on Amazon. Nice. Ooh. We're definitely going to get a mask one day.
Be cool if we can find one with light up hard eyes.
Yeah, it would be really cool. See you later, Gizmo.
See you, Gizmo.
Oh, see you, buddy. Take it easy, man.
I hope they don't make another Hard Eyes. It will just suck, and not everything needs a damn sequel. Well,
where's the fun in that?
Yeah.
Do you live in Detroit?
Right.
Yeah, well, kind of like, I mean, like, kind of on the outskirts of it, but like I can be in Detroit pretty quickly, Yeah.
Dude, you're like 4 hours away from us.
We need to come see us sometime.
I know. I'm not far from you guys, like, at all. Especially if you guys are somewhat close to the border or whatever. I mean, like,
we're close to, like, we're an hour and a half from the Buffalo border.
Okay.
But like Detroit's not that far either.
Maybe we can convince you guys to go to Frightmare in the Falls, and we'll all go.
Ooh, that'd be a blast. Yeah, I know we gotta make it happen, because it's really not that bad of a drive at all.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, my number 6 has already been talked about, but Final Destination.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I loved this movie. I had so much fun. I think I had a smile that whole movie in the theater. Tony Todd scene, his farewell, just so emotional. But the rest of the movie, so fun. I loved all the kills. The CGI didn't take me out of it, like, at all, for me personally. I loved the premonition. I really liked the main girl from the premonition as well, the blonde girl. I don't know what her name is, so whatever. But Richard Harmon, so good. The guy with the piercings.
That's the guy, right? The guy with the tattoos and all that. Oh my god.
Yeah, he's gonna be. Has that movie come out yet? Pitfall?
I don't think so.
Okay, we watched a screener for a movie called Pitfall. It's like a backwoods slasher survival film, and Richard Harmon's in it. Hopefully, comes out this year.
Is he the lead?
Everyone. He's one of them.
You're this actor.
It's a group of friends in the woods. Like, it's good.
Dude, people need to watch Low Life too. That's another
yes.
So
good.
Watch Low Life, because he's so good in that. Man, he's great in every. That's why I want to see him start getting like the lead roles, because you can tell that guy's he's got it. He's got that.
He's
charisma.
blowing up now.
He's got it. He just needs to choose those roles. You know what I mean? So people can finally start to see him.
Absolute Solver mentioned that he's the guy in Trick or Treat, one of the kids.
Oh, that's right. He's the vampire. Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
And then he's also in the 100. I used to watch that show.
Yeah, I watched a few seasons of that. So
okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I had a blast with Final Destination. I had that like anxiety going on, like when someone's about to get killed and the music's going and it's all eerie and you don't know if that's going to kill them or that. And I live for that anxiety when I watch Final Destination. So I was thrilled with this film. So that is my number 6.
That was another one of the most fun theater experiences that I've had.
Yeah, we were pretty packed too.
Yeah, there's a lot of people talking about it and having fun with it as well. Yeah, that was it, right?
What?
That was it, or what was it? What was it? There was a movie with the 2 old ladies talking beside us.
Oh, I think that might have been the movie.
Was it that movie?
Maybe, I don't know. There was all these ladies, like the 2 older ladies.
Yeah, I think it was that movie.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was.
Went to the theater a lot this year. Blessed. What's your number 5?
All right, number 5. We're gonna go with little Zach Kreger action, and we're gonna go Weapons.
Nice.
Had to make the top 5. I mean, this movie lived up to the hype. You know, it's just one of those films that's like, you know, you get in there, you watch it, and just the way he builds up all of his characters, and you're watching Julie Garner and just everybody going throughout. You know, I love how he does that. How he just kind of breaks them apart. Okay, we're gonna focus on her. Then we're gonna focus on him. Then we're gonna go over here, and then just like how it all combines together by the end of it. And yeah, it was great. Another film that I was just so intrigued by. You know, he had me constantly like, yeah, okay, what's going on? Like, what's the mystery? You know, who is this Gladys, this Aunt Gladys chick, and like, what's going on with her? Um, and it was another movie that I loved because it had the tension, but then it also had some good comedic moments because I gotta tell you, I laughed out loud, and this is like a darker scene, but I laughed out loud when the cop is arresting that guy, and he stabs him with the needle, the syringe. And at first, I was like, "Oh God," because he's like a homeless dude. And I'm like, "Oh God!" But then I started laughing because this is like the cop. He just knocks his ass out. Like his first instinct is just knock his ass out, and then he goes immediately to his squad car and starts like applying like the alcohol to try to like. And then he's like, "Do you have AIDS? Do you have HIV?" And the homeless guy's like, "I don't think so," And I'm like, "Oh God, that's not the answer that you want."
No.
No one convinced me. And it was cracking me up. It's really like dark sense of humor, but I thought it was funny as hell.
Yeah.
Because that guy who plays Allie will know his name, but the guy that plays the homeless dude, yeah, I mean, he was just cracking me up. I thought he was really good. He's like sleeping in his little tent and stuff, and then he stabs the officer again, this time with like 3 needles. I'm like, Jesus Christ. It's like a running gag almost. But then when you finally get to the ending and stuff, I mean, I don't know. I liked it. I dug it. So once again, I don't want to spoil it, but you don't get a lot of movies like that with that kind of villain, nowadays. So I thought that was cool. And I don't know. I thought it was just like that, like the final kind of chase scene, was so well done. And yeah, I don't know. I had a blast with this movie. Like I said, and I love the little cameo. You got that little cameo in there too, from someone in his first film. And
I forgot about that.
Yeah, because it was such a quick little, but it was perfect. And yeah, Weapons is number 5. I'm sure. I bet I might see this
His
from
wife,
one of
too.
you two later as well.
Sarah Paxton.
Yeah, we'll talk about it later.
Yeah,
It's actually not on my list.
Oh,
Really?
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, it made my long list. I wanted it to be on my list. I really did. There was too many bangers.
Oh, okay.
I just couldn't get it on there, unfortunately. And I thought it was one of the scariest movies. Like there was a lot of good jump scares, like quality ones. And I was like, holy fuck, like what was that? Like
Yeah.
what was that face we just saw? Like really well done. I just haven't gone back to rewatch it to see if it holds up for me. Yeah. And you talking about it again though, I was like, damn, that was good.
Yeah. Oh, and
So, like-
don't forget about the scene too. I gotta mention it, but the scene with the hot dogs too. The hot
Oh,
dogs.
yeah,
They come
yeah.
Making the hot dogs and all that. I'm like, come on, dude, that spread looks so good. I mean, I don't know who's eating all those damn hot dogs, but hey, I'm down. Like that shit looks so good. I'm like, oh my god, like, please don't ruin their meal. It looks so good. Let them eat these. Let them have it. I just love when that scene goes down. Man, Jesus. When it gets brutal, man, Weapons gets like bloody and brutal and like running like this. Could you imagine just seeing some big ass dude running at you like this or whatever?
Yeah.
Like bulging eyes and
Scary.
blood coming out and this creepy smile and like Jesus.
Or the girl running out the house with she was
Oh,
walking
she was
out
walking
or
out with the
whatever.
scissors.
Oh,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
creeped me out.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's good. Hey, Brad. Yeah, if they do a
Brad.
prequel, I'm curious too.
I hope they
Oh,
don't.
Yeah, I think they're supposed to do write one for Aunt Gladys. I think she's getting her own,
Yeah.
her own thing. Yeah.
Yeah, St. Rob's in the same boat. I don't know. Sometimes the mystery is better of some characters, right? But
Yeah.
we'll see. We'll see.
All right. I guess that's my number 5.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the low indie film. I'm gonna be surprised if anybody has seen it, but it's called It Feeds.
Oh, it made your list.
Yeah,
Did make my list. I really like this movie. Plus, I also went to like
The premiere.
the premiere of it, so like Sean Ashmore was there, and Ashley Greene, and Chad Archibald was there. So like there's like a little Q&A after, so that was pretty exciting. But yeah, this movie is fantastic. Great demon design. I think Ashley Greene's great. I think Sean Ashmore is also really great in this movie, kind of playing a bit of a darker role compared to what he plays in any of those other films. I've seen almost this director's like full filmography, so to know where he started to where he is now is incredible. Like just seeing how far he's come with like his being able to direct a film, it's just incredible. Yeah, I don't want to say too much else more about it. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. I think it's available on Crave to watch.
Yeah,
Right?
I want to see it so bad. I'm so sad I missed that premiere. I threw my back out like the day of. I was like, I can't sit in a theater seat. I
Mhm.
can barely sit comfortable. I
Yeah.
can't walk.
Yeah,
So it looks like here in the U.S., it looks like it's streaming on Hulu. So if you got a Hulu,
Okay.
oh, okay.
you can check it out. But you had me at Sean Ashmore.
I'm a huge Sean Ashmore guy too.
Yeah, dude, Sean Ashmore is so good, man. He's a really talented actor. Another one that's kind of under the
Disney
radar.
Plus. We have Disney
Oh, there
Plus,
you go.
don't
Yeah, because Disney Plus here owns Hulu, so it's kind of like all one thing basically now.
It depends on what
we? Yeah, we'll have to check.
what streaming rights they give it to here in Canada.
Yeah, are you in Canada, Johnny? Or are you in the States? Probably the States.
Probably in the States.
In the States, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I highly recommend checking it out. It's got some good scary moments. Yeah,
Okay.
it's got a good deep message to it as well.
Ooh.
So I highly recommend it.
Yeah.
Or themes, I guess. There's really good themes in it.
Okay.
I wanna check that out.
All right. Number 5. This is like, this top 5 was hard because like a lot of my movies could be interchangeable here based off my mood here in my top 5. But number 5, I'm going with The Housemaid. I had so much fun with this movie, and I sometimes when I read a book and see the movie, I'm like nervous, but I was so pleasantly surprised and pleased when I left the theater of how they did it. It's so much fun. It's just a blast. I love the acting. Brandon Sklenar stole the show for me. Yeah, I don't want to say too much because there's like twists in it, obviously, if you haven't read the book. And did you guys see The Housemaid?
No, I did not get a chance to watch that one, but I do want to check it out.
It's good. There's some sexy scenes.
Man, the trailer looks, pretty titillating. So,
just a little.
Some pretty sexy stuff, sexy and steamy stuff going on there. So yeah, and that sounds like fun, especially in 2025. You don't get a lot of like sexy thrillers anymore. So.
Yeah, this movie definitely like hit all the bars for me as well. Like it's a really good time, and I knew nothing about it other than kind of the acting and stuff. And
yeah, I made sure I didn't spoil any of the book except these ladies sitting behind us because our theater was packed.
yeah,
and we're in a tiny little theater in Woodstock, and it was jam packed. The ladies behind are whispering and giggling and talking about the book, and I'm like, "Shut up, ladies! You're gonna ruin it for my man. Don't talk about the twists."
Yeah.
But they ended up saying one thing about the book that was minor. That didn't matter.
I only heard one difference from the book, so I'm like, that's fine.
Yeah, but the sequel is greenlit. I will be seated. I can't wait. I had a blast with The Housemaid.
I'm gonna watch that as soon as it comes to streaming or whatever. I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah, awesome. I didn't see The Housemaid. Sydney Sweeney is awful. But Amanda Seyfried's in it too, and Brandon Sklenar. I'm going to say that again. Sean Ashmore, I mostly know from games like Man of Medan.
Oh,
Okay,
so,
he's
doing some like voiceover work and stuff, probably.
Yeah, he was also in. Wasn't he in Until Dawn too? The game.
Oh, he voiced one of the characters?
Yeah, like they
Oh,
do
I
the
don't
photo realistic stuff too. But like he's Iceman from X-Men too, like the X-Men franchise.
And he's also in the show The Following with Kevin
Oh, okay.
Bacon. Yeah,
I
that
heard
like
that show was
serial
good.
killer show. It was really good. Yeah, I liked it a lot. You guys would probably dig The Following, and it's only like 3 seasons, I believe, so you can binge it pretty quickly.
Okay. I always wanted to check it out, but I just never got around to it. I wrote it down.
Yeah, I mean, it gets a
All right.
little ridiculous, like just like some of the stuff that happens, because it's like they gotta kind of keep it going. They're trying to keep it going, but I thought it was still a pretty fun show overall, especially Kevin Bacon. I mean, can't go wrong with him usually.
Trying to get April to go see The Housemaid. Don't need you drooling over Sydney Sweeney anymore. There'll be something for her to drool over too. I promise you that.
Oh.
Let her know. All right, we'll move on. Number 4 for you, Anthony.
Number 4. Okay, we're going back to the superhero genre, and we're gonna go a little Fantastic Four First Steps. Yeah, I really dug this movie, man. This is another one that I wasn't expecting to like, because they keep trying to do the Fantastic Four formula, and it's just never working out well. But I thought they nailed it this time. Because I can enjoy the first couple films for what they are. They're very cheesy. They're very almost like they should have been made in the '80s or something. You know.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
But this one, it took itself seriously, but it still had a little bit of that cheese and that humor and stuff that you kind of expect from this family. And I don't know, I really liked all the acting. I thought it was cool when they got to use their powers, even though I kind of wish that they had used their powers a little bit more, but I'll take it. It was good. And I thought Galactus looked awesome. Usually one of my biggest complaints for Marvel is the CGI looks awful, or they use too much CGI. But I actually thought the CGI in this film looked pretty great. I was surprised because I kept waiting for it to look like just dog shit, but Galactus was awesome, and the Silver Surfer, and all those scenes where they're kind of going through, when they're in space, and then like she's chasing them while they're in the ship, and the ladies, she's given birth and all that. It was just so cool because there's a lot going on. It was very suspenseful. It looked great, and and another thing is it just stands alone too. It's not trying to tie in a million things from all the other Marvel movies. It's just its own standalone thing. Like obviously this is eventually going to venture off into the bigger Marvel world, but you can just watch this as like its own solo thing and be perfectly fine. You don't have to know about all the other movies and all that. So I thought that was cool too, and all the costume designs, the wardrobes, all that stuff to make it look like they were, it's like a futuristic world, but it also looks like the '50s, '60s kind of time period. I thought that was great. Yeah, I don't know. I had such a blast watching this one in the theater. It really was. It was just that good. I thought they captured each of the characters perfectly too. Like I said, Sue Storm. She was brilliant. She had a lot to do. I liked her powers. I liked how she could turn invisible and do all that stuff. And Pedro Pascal, even though he's been in a million movies, but he's good, man. I liked him. I like Johnny Storm. The kid from Stranger Things is and Johnny Storm there.
Joseph Quinn.
Joseph Quinn. Who's another.
Mhm.
I think he's a great actor too. Another one that's kind of like this rising star. He's got a lot of charisma, a lot of stuff going for him. And I look forward to seeing where his career goes. I was actually just watching Warfare earlier, but I only got through the first 30 minutes of it before I had to stop and go do some other things. So I need to finish that. But so far, I'm loving his performance in that as well. But yeah, Sue Storm, like having, being pregnant in part of this movie and having that to deal with too, I thought was cool. And what they decide to do with the baby, and that kind of dips into like the comic books and stuff. So I don't know. It just felt like a classic Marvel movie again that just stands on its own, and it's a fun time. So yeah, check that one out if you haven't seen it.
Did you watch that?
I did.
Oh, you did?
Mm-hmm. I don't have the same feelings.
Oh, okay.
I do agree. I think the aesthetic and stuff like that is really cool for the
Yeah.
film. I just found it boring.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
Yeah,
Hey.
I didn't find it that entertaining. at all, really. I wanted to like it too because everybody else seemed to really like it, and it just fell flat for me. I didn't think I don't think Johnny Storm was outgoing enough. I liked what they did with the Thing. I liked giving them the beard and stuff like that. I feel like
that was funny.
I feel like Reed Richards was like incredibly utilized in the film as well. I don't know. It's just I don't know. It just fell flat in like every department for me. I did like the silliness of like the mole people and stuff like that.
That was so good. Yeah,
that was pretty funny.
Yeah, I like that actor a lot too because he's also in Cobra Kai. You know, as Stingray or whatever. He's been in a bunch of stuff, but he's funny. No, I get it. Yes, I think they wanted to make Sue Storm a little bit more of the lead because the way she's been portrayed in some of the past movies by like Jessica Alba and stuff was just kind of like pretty bad, you know, to say the least. So I think they wanted to give her a little bit more to do. But I agree with you. I think they could have done more with Pedro Pascal and Mr. Fantastic, his character, and I think they could have also had, just to make it a little bit more interesting, you know, maybe showcase their powers a little bit more and stuff. But I can't be mad because one of the complaints is like sometimes Marvel films have too much action and they kind of took it back a little bit and tried to kind of like flesh out the story instead of just having like action beat kind of a thing. But I totally get it. Yeah, I mean I can see where you're coming from. For sure. It hit me a little bit differently, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess we're on my number 4.
Mm-hmm.
So my number 4 is going to be The Long Walk.
Ooh.
Yeah, this movie was fantastic for a movie that focuses primarily on just walking. You wouldn't think it'd be as entertaining as it is. It's gut wrenching. All the acting's fantastic. It's well shot. It's gory as well in some sequences, and all the characters are interesting and very like you want to follow them. You want to see them complete this walk. So yeah, I had a really good time. I'm not going to talk too much into it because for the most part, like my top 3 I've rewatched. Like since theaters, and everything else I haven't yet. So like whether or not I think it holds up for me is going to be different for everybody else, right? So but I still really liked it. I walked out of the movie being like, damn, that was a really good movie. Didn't cry like some people. But I still think it was a very well made movie.
Yeah, it's going to be talked about on my list in a bit, so I won't say too much.
Okay.
Did you see The Long Walk?
Yeah, I did. I enjoyed it too. I was kind of like some of the other people where I was like I thought the ending was maybe like a bit abrupt. You know what I mean? Like it almost feels like it like just kind of ends. But I really want to rewatch it because I love Stephen King. And like you said, you know, the acting's great, especially from the 2 lead guys. Like all their conversations together, I was really loving. And yeah, it was shot very well, especially for, like you said, like a movie where it's just like kind of like a bunch of people walking and stuff. You know, it's like you got to keep that still entertaining with like good dialogue and, you know, some suspense and stuff in there. And it goes dark. I mean, there are like scenes, you know, like right off the bat too. You know, with, like one of the first deaths is like damn, wow, okay, it sets the stage, like it sets the bar kind of high. It's like, okay, if we're willing to do that, then you know the movie's pretty much capable of whatever. And then you just got characters like pooping themselves and all this stuff, and it's like, damn, man, and just the one guy's like ankle when it like turns like this, like Jesus, it's just brutal. But I liked because it is one of those movies you're just sitting there like, God, man, only one of them can make it. Like, there's no way out of this, you know. So, who's it gonna be? Who's gonna be the final, you know, the final one and everything? And I, you know, the only other thing I wanted more from too, I wanted more Mark Hamill because I thought he was really, you know, doing a terrific job with his performance. I know some people were like, oh, what's that thing he's doing with his voice? I'm like, I like his gravelly voice. I mean, people forget Mark Hamill's a voice actor too. Like he voices the Joker and the Batman the Animated Series. So, you know, he can do a lot with his voice. And I like the gravelly kind of, like tough guy, military dude. I just wanted a little bit more from him. But no, yeah, it was really solid. I've got the Steelbook right up there. I look forward to rewatching it. Yeah.
Nice. Haven't watched The Long Walk yet, but my mom really wants to watch it. You should.
Mm-hmm.
Fun for the whole family.
Yeah. I like The Long Walk much more than I expected to. My number 4 is Weapons, says Rob.
Nice.
I've never seen the movie, but the book ends up without having an ending too, so it's probably why the movie does too.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
I want to
didn't
read the
hate
story.
ending. The ending wasn't like, it wasn't like bad or anything. It was a little like fast, and then you kind of gotta, you're kind of left like really wondering, which I like. I like it when a movie does that, because if you leave me kind of thinking and wondering at the end, it's a good thing. I like kind of having stuff to digest afterwards. So
yeah. Okay. My number 4 is Hard Eyes.
Ooh,
Oh, that's real high.
Real low.
No, I was gonna say it's high.
Oh, it's high.
Yeah,
What do you mean? I
Yeah.
loved Hard Eyes.
I know. I just wasn't sure if it was gonna be that.
For the longest time, I thought Hard Eyes was going to be my number 1 of the year,
yeah.
and then
Yeah, true.
And then I kept seeing movies, my number 1, 2, and 3, where I was like, oh my God, these movies are incredible. How am I pushing Hard Eyes? It made me sad to move Hard Eyes up the list because I loved Hard Eyes so much because I'm a rom-com girl. So throw me a rom-com slasher movie. Like, Jesus, that's my dream.
Yeah.
I loved
yeah.
Allie and, oh my God, what's his name? Allie and,
It's probably Chad.
no, it's not.
Chet.
That's his name in Scream. It's Mason Gooding, whatever his character
Yeah,
is.
I'm just gonna grab water.
I
real quick.
loved them. I loved the banter. Thank you. The banter between them. It was hilarious. Like right from that first scene where they're doing the engagement photo shoot. Like I was laughing so hard. I absolutely love the killer. Like we've already said, I won't talk about it too much because we already have. But the mask is absolutely insane. It is so cool. I love that he targets. Jay, okay. Thank you. Jay and Allie. Yeah, I love like they had some fun kills in there. Yeah, I love that he targets couples. Like it's so much fun. So yeah, I really, really hope we do get a sequel. I need to look that up after because I'm not 100% sure if I read that right. But yeah, really, really. Rob's. It was fun, but if it was your number 1, I would unsubscribe. Oh, so good. Yeah.
Yeah. So the budget was 18 million for Hard Eyes, which actually isn't too bad, and then it grossed worldwide $33,129,099. So,
Didn't quite
$18
do
million
double.
budget, and then it made 33 million. And then I don't know if like the 18 million is also taking into costs like advertising and promotional materials and all that stuff. But hey, you never know. Maybe they'll go for. I mean, it would be fun to have another Valentine type slasher movie.
Yeah.
In the next couple of years. Hopefully, Hard Eyes, because it was fun.
Yeah, I agree. Hard Eyes was decent the first time, and it's totally different from the remainder, leaning more romance. I thought it was a fairly good blend, like you said. But
Oh, for sure. You have to have a cold open in a slasher film, right?
yeah, I hope we get a Hard Eyes style movie for every holiday.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Usually, to get the total cost, you need to double the production budget, which means it didn't make money.
Mhm.
All right, number 3. I guess we're on.
Top 3.
Top 3. Yeah, this is tough because I've been kind of going between a couple different ones, but I'll go with number 3, Begonia.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
This is another one I just watched recently. But man, I don't know. These like Yorgos Lanthimos films always look super pretentious from the trailers and everything. I'm just like, oh God, here we go. Even the name Yorgos Lanthimos, you know what I mean? I'm like, Jesus, here we go. But you know, I kept hearing great things, and it's another one of those big movies I wanted to check out because it's 2025. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna give it a fair. I like Jesse Plemons. I like Emma Stone. I want to give it, you know, a fair shake. So I turned it on. And instantly I was like, oh man, this is interesting because it's so different than what the trailers make it out to be. Like the trailers, I feel like are kind of selling a different film, but then when you actually watch the movie, it's like, oh wow, this is like it's pretty grounded, you know, for the most part. and and I loved it because it's just one of the it's you know just about these two conspiracy nuts that kidnap Emma Stone's character because they think she's an alien, and that's the story. Like that's the main and then it's kind of just trying to figure it out from there. Will Emma Stone escape? Will these two guys kill her? Like what's gonna happen? And because Jesse Plemons does such a great job at playing like this paranoid, neurotic. Like he's doing all these like facial expressions, all these mannerisms, these little like facial tics too, and he just looks nuts. It looks like he hasn't showered in 2 weeks. His
Yeah.
hair is all long. He's grizzly looking, and and then he's wearing a suit too to like try to look professional, but he's just coming off like like he's just coming off like a like a fucking redneck wearing a suit. I mean, like him and his partner, in crime and everything, and it's just so crazy. Just like I love it because it's a new idea, right? We haven't seen anything like this before. It's such a different type of movie, and I don't know, man. I thought it was another one that's like very darkly comedic, but really dark. And I can't even get into any of the stuff because it would all be spoilers, but it's very dark. But I kind of like his sense of humor. It hits me, because I like the dark humor. So I had a blast with Begonia, and I really loved where it went and everything without spoiling it. But Jesse Plemons, I mean, because Emma Stone's a fantastic actress, but Jesse Plemons was just blowing me away with his like you're hanging on to like almost every word he's saying because you're like, God, this guy is like he really believes all this crazy shit. I mean, like I've kind of like when he played Todd in Breaking Bad, where he's just like he's nuts, like he's just gone. But this character is a lot more complex than Todd. Todd was just like a sociopath nut job. Like this guy is crazy, but he's still fairly competent and smart, and he thinks things through. But he's also just super paranoid and neurotic, and I don't know, man. You got to check it out. I keep telling people, please just give Begonia a chance because it's a different type of movie, but it's worth watching at least once.
Yeah, I totally agree. Yeah, I was shocked it was at that high on your list.
Dude, I know, because I just watched it, and I'm like, I don't know. By the end of it, I'm like, I kind of love this movie. Like, I'm looking forward to rewatching it again. I want to get the physical media copy, and I want to rewatch it. Because I just thought it was so entertaining, and once again, another film that has a great score too. Like,
yeah, excellent. I was just about to say,
it gets so dramatic. Like it will like hype up the score, and it will be like Jesse Plemons riding his bicycle like this, and like the score's like swelling up, and it's just like so dramatic. And I'm like, he's just riding a bicycle, but it's just kind of part of it. It's like I said, it kind of goes into that humor, and these two are just they're just a couple of nuts. But like his little side kick, his little like helper character, man, he was cracking me up too. It's so funny. Like I felt bad for him. I felt sorry for him, but also he was funny at the same time. Just those two were like a great duo. But yeah, check out Begonia.
I think you need to give it a rewatch.
Maybe one day.
Yeah.
So many movies in the world.
Yeah.
To rewatch one that I walked out of is a little hard.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, Tiana.
Hey, Tiana.
Okay.
All right. On to my number 3.
Mm-hmm.
My number 3 is Zach Kreger's Weapons.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this movie was a lot of fun. an interesting way to tell a horror movie, like a storyline perspective, because you don't see that too often, and especially in horror. So I really enjoyed that from the different perspectives of each character. It's got some really effective jump scares as well. I mean, when we went and saw this in theaters, there was a kid literally jumping out of his seat beside me, like
Yeah, he yelled.
like a foot and a half out of his seat, and I was
Jesus.
like, "Oh, damn!" Which just made for a funner experience,
It was
right?
funny.
And the whole crowd got right into it too, especially with the end chase sequence too. Like everybody was loving it, so it definitely helped suck into the movie. The only issue is why it's a little bit lower is because I kind of called what was happening with Aunt Gladys
Oh, okay.
at the title card.
Oh, I remember
So-
you talking about that. That was a good call. You're right. Yeah, that was a really,
Yeah.
really good call. Yeah.
So like
Yep.
once I saw that and I saw Aunt Gladys, I kind of figured out what was happening, at least like where the story was going. But this one I have rewatched at home, and I still quite enjoyed it. So yeah, it's number 3 for me.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
Okay. I did like it. It just didn't make the list.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm
think
wondering
that's
where your
one-
number 3 is.
I think that's one that Sam's gonna rewatch, and she's gonna like love it even more. I have a feeling like you're gonna. you know,
Yeah, potentially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
gonna
Rob
grow
says
on
number
you.
3 is Frankenstein. Yeah, it could.
I forgot that movie even came out that year. That probably would have been
Frankenstein.
on my list somewhere. I was looking at movies of 2025, and that movie did not pop up.
It's on mine. My number 3, Sinners.
There
Oh.
we go.
Yeah. Okay, so I thought Hard Eyes was gonna be my number 1, and then I saw Sinners, and then I thought Sinners was gonna be my number 1, and then I saw something else, and then I saw something else. We'll get to them, but Sinners, man, just so good, and for it being one of those. It's advertised as a vampire movie, and yes, it is a vampire movie, and I went into it knowing it was a vampire movie, and for the lack of vampire and for it being as long as it is and me still enjoying it as much as I did, I'm like, damn, this is a good movie. Like the music, it just feels like magic on the screen. Like I love all the characters. Oh, the cousin or whatever, Miles,
Yeah,
is that his name?
Samuel in the movie.
Samuel, but his real name is Miles, I guess.
Yeah, Calvin?
Oh, he's so good. He just stole it for me. Him and his singing, the blues, and
Yes.
yeah, obviously Michael B. Jordan playing two people is insane. Like just like the smooth transition of them, like even passing a smoke. We discussed that on another episode. But
Yeah.
oh, like it was so good. It's sexy. It's
Yeah.
It's the right kind of sexy, apparently, for Sam.
Yeah. Not for
Yeah.
Gizmo, but for Sam. it hits
not for
just
Gizmo.
Yeah.
It's gross, Gizmo. Yeah, I loved Sinners. I think most people did.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
I know not everyone's gonna love a movie, but yeah, Sinners was incredible. So that's my number 3.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, the music in that's so good, man. That
So
music
good.
is like I was
I know.
fully engaged every time there was a song playing or like that big epic moment too, where it just gets
Yeah.
kind of weird
Yeah.
with the music and everything. I liked it. I did. I enjoyed all that stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, number 2.
Ooh, number 2. It's been talked about, but I this was my favorite film of the year for so long, and then finally something came out and just edged it out. But Companions number 2. It was number 1 for a
Ooh.
long time because this came out super early in the year too,
It did.
Yeah.
and it's so many different genres, which is awesome because it does a great job with all of them. And I think this is definitely a movie that it benefits you to go into it as blind as possible, if you can. But all the stuff, I'm just gonna echo what you said about Jack Quaid. I mean, he steals the show. He's so good at playing like kind of both characters, basically. Like at the beginning, he's just like this sweet boyfriend, like just such a nice guy, and then he just switches up. It's like, oh my god, you're such a shithead, dude. But he's so good at it. He's so good at being an asshole, and I loved every moment of it. Just calling her B-boop and just all this stuff, and like that scene at the dinner table towards the end, I'm like, God, dude, I felt it. Like I was really like, wow, this is intense. Especially when he breaks out the fire and all that stuff. But I'm trying not to spoil it. I know it's been out for a while, so most people have probably seen it. But yeah, all that stuff at the end, and then even another standout character is that Lucas Gage guy. He was really
Oh.
good.
Yeah,
He was really
I like
good.
him.
Yeah, I was like, damn, man, this guy's killing it, and he's just like a supporting character, and he's just knocking it out of the park too. But yeah, basically, I mean, it really is just kind of talking about toxic relationships at the end of the day. It's all about that, and I think this film showcases it so well too, because it's like a lot of times in toxic relationships, the person wants to manipulate you to make you think that like kind of things are your fault, you're the problem, these are things you could have done better to make this relationship work out, and like there's nothing wrong with me at all, and like that's a toxic relationship. And then sometimes it can turn into an abusive relationship if it escalates too. And I thought this film, it just did such a great job of showing kind of like each level of that, and it just keeps escalating until it hits like its breaking point. And when you see Jack Quaid really switch, like towards the third act, it's like, wow, man, he can go pretty dark, like when he wants to. He can get like real. So, yeah, I mean, look at that face. Look at that face. Like, Jesus Christ, like that face says it all. But yeah, just I don't know, I loved it, I really did. So Companion, I can't wait to rewatch this again. It's been one of those films that I've wanted to rewatch again, but there's just always a new movie coming out or something else you got to see. But I really want to rewatch this. But yeah, that's my number 2, Companion.
Nice.
Excellent.
Nice.
Or my number 2.
It's you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a lot of like shawarma before this, so it's all catching up with me now.
Damn, that sounds good.
Yeah, eat too much of it though. It's
too much garlic.
It's starting to weigh me down. My number 2 is Sinners.
Nice.
Let's go.
Actually, I loved Sinners. Sinners was a blast, and I wasn't sure exactly what I was expecting from it. Either, because I don't think I watched the trailer, or if I did, I only watched like the first like 20 seconds of it. But like you guys said, every actor is fantastic. Like the guy that plays Samuel, for it being his first role and then such a big role, and especially with him acting with like Michael B. Jordan and all these great like character actors or just actors in general from the Black community that have been doing it for so long, and for him to be able to stand up and surpass some of those other actors is insane. And dude's got a voice on him, like it's incredible. Incredibly well shot. I think that music scene is one of the best ones. The Rocky Road to Dublin scene as well is incredibly excellent. Like I wanted that to go on longer because like I'm a huge like St. Patrick's Day guy. At least I was back in my days. So like I would jam all the good old fashioned like Irish songs.
It's so good, man.
In my 20s, they're so good. They're so catchy. So yeah, I really liked it. But like you said too, like I do feel like the end vampire sequence was a little short. It could have been longer, but at the same time, I don't mind it because the rest of the movie is just so fantastic watching these characters.
It's true.
Yes, it's a number 2 for me.
All right. Yeah. I like it.
What Rob's got to describe whatever that movie is.
What's
not that one?
Oh,
his number 2.
The Phoenician scheme.
Scheme. That sounds familiar.
What is that?
Is that not another documentary, Rob? He called me out because I was like, I thought he was watching a documentary. And he goes, it is a documentary. Documentaries are movies.
They are movies.
I know. I'm just like, the.
It's a Wes Anderson movie. Benicio del Toro, Michael Cera.
Okay.
It's that one right there.
It's not a documentary.
Okay, yeah, I saw the poster.
I have no idea what that is. I've never heard of it.
I don't think you'd like it. It's Wes Anderson.
I don't know who that is.
I don't like Wes Anderson.
Like the
don't
Royal
think.
Tenenbaums and all that kind of stuff, right? Yeah.
He does the Budapest Hotel too.
Yeah,
That was
Grand
Wes
Budapest
Anderson.
Hotel. Yeah,
I haven't
yeah.
heard of any of this.
Um,
They're like big budget indie movies to an
Very
extent.
artsy-fartsy.
yeah. He's
They're-
just got a very. He's got a different. They're all like it's like that dry comedy kind of stuff. It's very
Yeah.
You know.
Uh,
yeah. And he loves
Yeah,
Bill
probably not.
Murray. He loves Bill Murray.
Uh.
He throws
Yeah.
him in pretty much everything. Yeah.
It's very like art house, dry comedy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Anthony brought this one up already.
Yes, loved it, man. Great theater experience too.
Imagine 500 words a minute.
Yeah, they're paced really oddly too. Like it's very fast paced from what I remember. I think I've only seen. I don't know if I saw any Aquatica or not. Or
Yeah, Life Aquatic.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I don't know if I watched that one or not, but like I remember seeing the Grand Budapest Hotel and thought that was pretty good, but I don't know if the style's for me. Might be
Yeah,
for
I'm
you,
kind of
no?
right
Okay.
there with you. But I, to be fair, I need to give more of his films like a shot. You know what I mean? I gotta watch more from him. But I'm kind of right there with you. The humor just it doesn't quite hit me the same way, and yeah, just his style. He's got a style though, and that is one thing like about a director is I love it when they have their own unique style. Like when you're watching a Wes Anderson movie. Like right
Yeah.
from the get-go. It's like, oh, okay, Wes Anderson movie. And I haven't even seen a ton of his films, but if you put one on in front of me, I'd be like, oh yeah, this is Wes Anderson for sure. So I do like that he has like a trademark style.
Okay.
But yeah, I gotta watch more of his stuff.
My number 2 is The Long Walk.
Ooh.
So good. This is the one that bumped Sinners up for me as soon as we saw it in the theater. I was like, damn, I loved that movie. So emotional. Like Brennan said, the fact that they're walking this whole movie and it's still entertaining. You get really into all the characters. Really brutal kills. Like you said, that first one right before that title card
Yeah.
pops up.
Mhm.
It's ingrained in my brain. It's the one I nominated for best kill for the Screamies. So good. David Johnson, the one lead, is amazing. I also loved him in Romulus. I cannot wait to see what he is in next. I just think he's so good. And I'm pretty sure the 2 leads are doing another movie together.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
I don't know if it's horror or not. I just saw a little while back an article that said the 2 of them are going to be doing another project together.
Yeah, the one guy won a People's Choice Award or Critics' Choice Award for Long Walk.
Okay,
Oh, and then
Yeah. I loved
the
it.
Cooper Hoffman guy is Philip Seymour Hoffman's son. That's
Oh,
the-
really?
I heard of
Yeah,
that.
yeah, the lead guy, that's not the black guy. You know what I mean?
Not David Johnson. Yeah.
That guy is Philip Seymour Hoffman's son. Yeah, Cooper Hoffman.
Mm.
Which I thought it's crazy how many like actors we've talked about that are like sons or daughters of other actors, just in the stream alone. But yeah, I thought he did a great job because obviously his father is incredibly talented. We
Yeah.
lost him way too soon, way too soon. But yeah, they both knocked it out of the park. Both those actors.
I know. They
Yeah.
did. It was just such a gut wrenching movie too. Like you said, only one person's gonna make it, right? Like,
Yeah.
and who's it gonna be? Even in the last stretch, I was like, I don't know which way they're gonna go with this movie and who's gonna be the winner. So yeah, I really liked it. I gotta rewatch it again. It's just one of those movies. I know I'm gonna cry, so I gotta be in the mood for it. But
Yep. It's definitely one of those movies, right? You got to be in like kind of the right headspace for it, for sure. You got to be in the mood for that. You know what you're getting into.
I feel like the Long Walk Sam, allow me to recommend the Lord of the Rings movies. All they do is walk. I've seen them all.
Have you?
Yeah, I watched them all at my computer desk when I was younger.
Yeah.
I just sat at the computer and just watched them all. My dad owned them all too.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Okay, we're going into number 1.
Our number 1.
I'm so
Yeah.
curious. I have no idea what your number 1 is.
I don't know what yours
I
is.
thought yours was Sinners. So this is going to be fun. Anthony, what's yours?
Number 1, and it edged out Companion. I loved Companion, but this movie hit me hard afterwards, and that's Bring Her Back.
Oh, yeah.
That's my number one too.
As soon as you said it, ding, ding, ding.
This
Okay.
movie, man, and we can talk about it together, I guess, but because I had just lost my dog Chewy, so and the whole movie is about grief and loss, like how you handle it and everything, and I'm like, Jesus, I'm like, oh man, and it just hit me so hard by the end of it because it's so well acted by Sally Hawkins, especially, but also that kid, that Billy Barrett, which this is the first thing I think I've ever seen him in, but man, he was killing it. I mean, he was so good. I was so focused in on his performance, and I was just like, God, I mean, how old is this kid? He looks so young, and he's just nailing like every scene he's in. And I'm really feeling for him big time. I'm like buying into his relationship with his sister and everything. And then, like I said, Sally Hawkins is just so creepy, and like especially that scene at the funeral home, which is like,
Yeah.
it's like kind of tradition to like kiss your loved one on the lips before they go, before this is like the last time you're ever gonna see them, and I'm like, what? I'm like, what kind of crazy? No. And it's just so that's one of the most like, and that's just like a taste of some of the weird stuff in this movie. But the gut punch, is just especially all the stuff in the third act, when you figure out why Sally Hawkins is doing what she's doing, and it's just so sad from every perspective because it's like, you hate her, but you also understand her and you understand what she's going. Especially, if you're anyone who's like a parent or anything like that. It's like, and then I don't know. I like the open too with like the VHS tape and like all that creepy stuff. Like, oh, what's going on with this? Look at that.
Mhm.
But yeah, man, I left the theater and I was like just quiet the entire drive home because all I could think about was the movie. And I was like, we went to grab some food afterwards from this little Mexican place called Pancheros, and just the entire drive home, I was like, all I could think about were like, I was just reflecting like on some of like my grief and loss and this and that, and it was hard, man. It was a tough movie. It still sits with me, and I want to rewatch it again. But it's a tough one. It really is. I think it handles the subject matter just so well. Like it does because it hits you hard afterwards. All right, I think it hits a lot of people hard anyway. So it's like the true horror isn't even like, the famous knife scene with the kid and like all the stuff you heard about, even though that's all gross and hard to watch. And the sound design too is like,
Yeah,
Jesus,
the
it feels like
sound.
it's in your ears, man. But the true horror of it is just kind of like these life events that happen with these characters. Like that's the real horror, not even the supernatural stuff. It's just what's going on in their real lives that's horrific. Yeah, I don't know. What do you think, man?
I completely agree. I mean, this movie it affected me incredibly hard at the theater. I didn't lose my dog, but I had a really bad day at work, and then
Mhm.
also just had a rough day in general. So like, it was just like emotionally drained, and then seeing it, I was just like, oh, this is not working well for me. Well, it is working well for me, and that's the problem. You know what I mean? Like,
Right,
it
it's like
was just like,
cathartic,
yeah, it's just like incredibly sad, and
Yeah.
yeah, like you said, the sound design's excellent. The acting from everybody is fantastic. Even from the girl that plays Piper is really great
Yeah.
as well. I knew from the get go that this, like, I think I saw this. Was that before Sinners? Was this released before Sinners? I can't remember.
I want to say after.
After?
I
don't
kind
know.
of think it was after. I feel like it was after too.
Yeah, once I got out of the theater,
Sinners was like spring, wasn't it?
I can't remember. I know it was summertime when we went.
Oh.
So. But yeah, after I was done the theater, I was like, yep, that beats out Sinners for me because it's primarily a horror drama, right? So that's I got a lot more horror vibes out of it than I did with Sinners. So that's definitely, and I can't echo like the practical effects are all great. It's incredibly well shot. The sound design, score is really great as well. So
yep. So Bring Her Back came out May 30th. And Sinners. Let's see when that came out.
Yeah, I feel like Sinners was September or June, August.
April
I feel
18th.
like it was April.
Yep.
April, May.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sinners came out first.
Sinners came out first.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I
No,
remember
it's-
that because we both thought Sinners was going to be our number one, and then when you saw Bring Her Back, I was like, I wonder if that's going to sway his decision.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know it's your number one.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it either because I was like, "Yep." Well, at first I thought Hard Eyes was gonna be my favorite movie of the year, and then yeah, I saw Sinners, and I'm like, "Yep." And then I saw Bring Her Back, and I'm like, I don't think anything's topping that this year.
Yeah, man. Because it's hard because Companion and Sinners, they're such different films, but I gotta go with the one that just like hit me emotionally the hardest because
Mm-hmm.
it just felt like it's such a gut punch, and it's one of those films that I'll never forget. And I don't know. I like a movie that like just kind of sits with you afterwards, and you're just like, Jesus. Even though it was like draining, like emotionally, it did its job. That's what it's trying to do, and then I think it did it extremely well.
I think that's why The Long Walk beat Sinners for me, because The Long Walk did that to me.
Yep.
Yeah,
Fair.
but neither are my number one.
Ooh, I can't
Yeah.
wait to hear this.
Yeah, I'm curious. You go ahead because I don't know what it is.
It's Frankenstein, duh!
Oh, yes.
I loved Frankenstein. As everyone on the channel knows, I've become obsessed with Frankenstein this year.
Yeah,
Or last year now, I guess.
that was the theme of last year.
Yeah, Brennan got me to watch the original and The Bride of Frankenstein. Absolutely fell in love with this character. I think the story is so tragic and amazing, and I love the character. I think Jacob Elordi absolutely killed it. I can still hear him screaming in the fire. He's so good. I said it before. I even think Mia Goth was good in this movie, and I usually can't stand her, but she was such a toned down version of Mia Goth that she just did it for me. Like her and her relationship with the monster was just, I don't know. I really, really, really liked it. It was a beautiful film, and we'd watched Crimson Peak before too to lead up to it. And
Mhm.
oh my god, the sets, like the set reminded me of Crimson Peak. I love how he brings like the outdoors indoors almost with like the stuff growing inside and whatever. Like his sets are beautiful, the colors are beautiful. Yeah, I've been itching to rewatch this movie. I just have been obsessed with reading the past couple weeks.
Why don't you read Frankenstein?
Because I'm reading about serial killers. I need a fast-paced thriller. It's not the same. When it comes to this stuff, I want to see this on the screen.
Okay.
So the beauty is on the screen for me. So I'm going to be watching Crimson Peak and Frankenstein again soon, and we're going to watch Pan's Labyrinth because we just got it on 4K, and I've not seen it.
Very good. Yeah,
Frankenstein's my number one.
you're knocking out his filmography pretty good.
Yes.
Yeah, because it's not too bad. Like you can realistically get through all of his films because he doesn't have that many, So it's like, have you seen the Hellboy movies, 1 and 2?
Oh, she won't.
I don't think that's gonna be for me.
Oh, okay. You know what's funny though? Even though they are like superhero movies, they're really well done, in my opinion. I like them. I like all the like practical effects that he uses. There is some CGI, but there's a lot of good makeup work, practical effects, good acting.
Yes, it brings the Guillermo, like the Del Toro flair to it, like all the sets and stuff like that.
What's the guy that's in it?
Ron Perlman.
Yeah, I can't stand Ron Perlman.
Never mind. Because he's the lead. I mean, he's who we're watching. So.
But maybe when I get to my end of Guillermo del Toro, I'll watch those just to knock him off the list.
Yeah, we should do Kronos next.
Yeah, we're doing Pan's Labyrinth next, but
After.
Yeah.
Because The Devil's Backbone doesn't have a 4K yet. I think it will probably get one this year.
See you later,
luckily,
Rob.
a lot of his movies get the Criterion treatment, which is nice. Like Pinocchio got it, and I'm sure Frankenstein, I believe, is going to get that too.
Yeah, Frankenstein's supposed to be getting it. We haven't seen Pinocchio yet.
No, we haven't.
I don't know if I have any interest in that one.
probably would just because it's him, just to see what it looks like.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. Did you watch Pinocchio?
I didn't, but Allie said it was great. She loved it.
Yeah.
And she got the Criterion release for it.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I'm sure I'll check it out eventually because it's Guillermo, so it's gonna be Pinocchio, but it's gonna be like a darker take on it, so it's gonna be good. Yeah, it's gonna have beautiful sets like you were saying and practical effects and all that stuff. So I do look forward to it because it's hard to say it's gonna be bad because it's just him. He's gonna bring it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Holland liked it. Okay.
Yeah,
All right. Yeah, Chester, thanks. I love it.
that is a badass mask. Yeah.
You
Sure.
should see upstairs. I've got like Frankenstein little statue things up there now too. Stained glass.
Stained
I'm
glass.
obsessed.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
did you get the Spirit Halloween's Frankenstein statue that they had there?
Yeah, we got the one with him and Bride in a heart. It's sitting on our mantle.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I saw the one with just him, and I wanted it. I just didn't see it there. I saw it online. Maybe
Okay,
next year, Christmas, you can get it for me.
Mhm.
there you go. Good gift idea.
Yeah.
Write that down.
Yeah, try my best to remember that one.
I'll find it during Halloween time when Spirit opens again, and I'll
I
get
was
it.
gonna say your birthday's a lot closer than Christmas.
I want a Kobo for my birthday.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's do some honorable mentions. Did you
Ooh,
want to name
yeah.
some?
Sure, yeah. Another Jack Quaid film, and that's Novocaine.
Oh, I
Really
want
had
to
a
see
blast
that.
with this. Yeah, this was a lot of fun. Another film that has a son. It's Jack Nicholson's son is the lead bad guy in this. And he definitely has Jack Nicholson's like smile, like that big grin, that Joker smile.
Yeah, he does.
Like, got that same thing. But it was a lot of fun, man. It really was, because the whole thing with him is, he can't feel any pain. Kind of like Kick-Ass. Like, he can't feel anything, so he can get punched, shot, stabbed, this, that. He can't feel any of it. And it's almost humorous at times because he's not a fighter. He's like a banker guy. So he keeps getting into all these like action sequences and he's getting his ass kicked all over the place because he can't fight worth a shit, but he can't feel anything either. So he's good in a fight, kind of like Bad Santa. I'm good in a fight because I can't feel anything. Because he's so drunk he can't feel anything. But in this, he just can't feel pain or anything. It's fun, man. Another movie that has really good pacing, a lot of action, a lot of stuff going on, great sense of humor. I'd recommend checking it out. It's fun. It's a fun film. Then there's Caught Stealing.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I want to see that one.
Yeah, I'd watch that one as well.
Yeah.
A nice like 90s throwback thriller. That's what this is. It's even set in the 90s, which is cool. And you get a little bit of a sexy, steamy, scene in there.
Sold.
Between him and Catwoman there.
Austin Butler. Okay.
Yeah, Austin Butler and Catwoman right there. Zoe Kravitz.
Zoe
A little bit of a
Kravitz, right,
steamy
yeah.
scene where you may or may not see her titties in there. Which I'm surprised. And back me up, Brendan. You know this to be true, man. You do not get tits in films anymore. Very rarely. It has to be like kind of art housey or something to get that. She just straight up shows them. I'm like, damn, girl, all right. So it was nice, man. It was a fun, like I said, it just kind of I like the way the action's shot too, like some of the action scenes, because man, there's just this one scene in the apartment building that he's living at, and it's just like there's kind of all this confusion going on, and he gets into a fight with these two thug guys, and man, you feel it. Like when he gets hit, you really feel it. It kind of, I was like, oh god. I was like, Jesus. But it was good, very well acted, and just it's one of those kind of one of those thrillers like Boondock Saints, you know what I mean, where it's like it's a little like kind of quirky, a little weird. Like just with some of the characters and stuff. You know how Boondock Saints is like that with like Willem Dafoe's character and the guy that shoots the cat. There's all these kind of like, funny characters and they're kind of weird and stuff. It's that. But yeah, check it out. It's a fun one. Basically, all it is too is these criminals think that Austin Butler has something that he doesn't even know that he has until like later on, and they're all trying to get to him for this like this thing that he has, without spoiling it. Like they're all trying to get this thing and when he finally realizes it, he's like, oh shit. you know? But yeah, it's a really good time. Yeah. So we got caught stealing. And then I'm sure you guys are probably gonna bring this one up too, because we gotta show it a little bit of love, defend it a little bit, and that's Wolfman.
Yeah,
it wasn't on my long list.
It's not, but we did enjoy it. I actually forgot about it. It was like the first movie that came out of the year, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like we're the only 3 on YouTube that have actually
That champion it. Yeah.
this movie any kind of love. And it's like, once again, I understand it's definitely not like a great film or anything like that. It's not, but I thought it was good. I liked the body horror stuff. I liked the way they did the visuals with him like slowly turning into a wolf, and then he can't even like understand her anymore.
Yeah.
And
he hears the spider upstairs or whatever.
Yeah.
He hears noises, and it's just a spider walking on the wall or whatever it was. It was cool.
And and just the way it filmed all that stuff too, like when it transitions kind of over to his sight and stuff. Yeah, there we go. Wolfman enjoys on the screen. Yeah. But I think there's a lot to enjoy about this film, but everybody just wants to poop on it, And it's like,
I know. I thought there were some tense scenes in the forest, like some good family drama, like some emotional family drama, I'll say. But yeah, when he's like chewing on his arm and stuff was super gross.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was well acted for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
And I liked how they they didn't show him like right away, like, kind of fully transformed. I like the slow transformation and slow reveal of it and everything. But yeah, I thought it was good. I agree. Like Julie Gardner was kind of like, not my favorite character in this movie, but I really liked the dad-daughter relationship and that stuff. And then Julie Gardner, towards the back half, she kind of started to grow on me a little bit more. I didn't love her in the beginning, but she kind of grew on me as the film went along. So I don't know. Yeah, Wolfman, honorable mention there, and that's it. I just wanted to show a few.
Okay.
What about you guys?
Did you want to say any?
Yeah, I'll do one just because I think it's probably one of the most talked about movies of the year, which is Good Boy.
Oh yeah.
Takes place from the perspective of a puppy.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was really well done. I think they probably should have shaved off maybe 10 minutes, but Good Boy was really well done. Really interesting movie. I actually enjoyed it more than I did Presence, which was the one where it takes place from the perspective of a ghost. But watching this dog go through a few nights at this new house was really, really cool to watch. But in 3 years to make, like, it's dedication, man. I do think that some of the audio doesn't line up. You never quite see the person's face. Have you seen the movie?
Yep.
Okay. You just never quite see the person's face. So like when they're talking, their mouths aren't moving.
Oh, right. Yeah. So there's some weird stuff with that. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
No, I agree. It wasn't like, but it was just when they did the little thing at the end where they showed like the behind the scenes of them making the film and everything with the dog, and like you said, how it took 3 years, and it was just like, him, his wife, the dog, and a couple friends basically that made this whole thing happen. It made me appreciate the film so much more when I saw that. I'm like, oh damn, man, how can you hate on these guys? I mean, Jesus, they put so much work into it and stuff. Because I didn't love it. I kind of wish some of the backstory with what was going on in the house and all that stuff was fleshed out a bit more. But I liked what I was seeing. I kind of just wanted a little bit more of that background story of kind of like what's going on in this house and all the weird stuff. But it was cool seeing it all through, the dog's perspective, and, and all the time it took to film the dog like looking scared and then running over here and doing all this and just get those perfect, where you just got to leave the camera on the dog until he does what you want him to do, basically, because it's not like he's even really trained for this. I mean, he's just, a regular dog and stuff. So No, it was cool.
Good boy.
Yeah.
Good boy.
Yeah.
A good boy.
He was a good boy.
Yep, it was.
Okay. That's the only one you want to bring up?
Yeah.
Okay, I've got 4 I'm going to bring up. I'll do it real quick. I know we're running late here. I'm going to bring up Regretting You. I really did enjoy this one. It just didn't quite make my list. It's based off a Colleen Hoover book. It's another romance. So, yeah, I enjoyed that one. I'm going to give that one a shout out. I'm going to go with Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare.
Ooh.
This movie was dark. The backstory of Tinkerbell is so fucking dark. I wasn't expecting. Yeah, it's dark. I don't want to give anything away in case anyone hasn't seen it.
I haven't seen that one yet, so I'm curious.
Oh,
it's good.
It's good. Like the story of Peter Pan already is dark, but man, this one was good.
Yeah, it takes it to a whole nother level.
Yeah, Tinkerbell, man. Oh my god. And then I'm gonna throw out The Ugly Stepsister because I thought this movie was so good. The body horror and everything in this movie was amazing. I just had a moment with my zucchini noodles the other night when we were eating that was just like the ending of Ugly Stepsister. So gross. Great movie. When I watched that movie, I was like, this is going to make my top 10 of this year. Unfortunately, it didn't. Some things knocked it out. But really good. And then last one I want to bring up, because I don't know if many people know about it, is Echo Valley. It's more of a thriller. I wouldn't consider it horror. Got Sydney Sweeney, Julianne Moore. Sydney Sweeney is her daughter, who is like a junkie, I guess, and is running into trouble, and is basically how far a mom will go to protect their kid. I'll leave it at that. It's a pretty good thriller. I enjoyed it.
I gotta write that one down there. Echo Valley.
Echo Valley. I think it was on Apple TV, maybe.
I don't know.
Oh, is it an Apple original? Because I think Apple TV Plus, like they only make originals, really, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely check this out because I love a good thriller. And then you got Donald Gleason, Sydney Sweeney, and Julianne Moore. That's a killer cast too. Oh yeah, I'll have to check this out for sure.
Yeah, it was good.
And Fiona Shaw has been like a million things too, so it's cool seeing her back again. Very nice.
Annette's got a question. I got a used DVD and it has something on it, and it's been a while since I have had to clean them. Does anyone have any tips how I should clean my new DVD? Do you guys have any tips?
I'd just say water. But it depends on what's on it, right? Like,
yeah, you got to be careful because I most things I just use. Like when you get a pair of sunglasses or just regular glasses, they give you that nice little kind of silky smooth cloth. I like to use that for my Blu-rays, 4Ks, DVDs because it doesn't leave any residue or marks or anything like that, so I usually use that, but I don't put anything on there typically. So if there's something that's hard on there, like a piece of food or something that just got stuck on there, then I suppose you would have to try either, like Brennan said, like some water or some type of like mild cleaning solution that wouldn't damage the disc, like a little like light spray or something just to kind of get it off.
Yeah, also what I recommend is too, you can go to try like your local like used movie store.
They clean them
because majority of the time, ask if they have a cleaner. Majority of the time they do. Like we have the Beat Goes On here in Ontario, and they have a cleaning machine there. So what I do sometimes, if like my disc is super fucked up and I only have one that like I need fixed, I'll go in there and they'll buff it out.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good idea. Like here we have disc replay is what they're called, like used movie store, used physical media, because they have albums and CDs and stuff like that. So there's disc replay, there's disc exchange, which is kind of like the same thing, but they all have those disc cleaners in there. So yeah, that's a good idea. You just go to one of those and you can probably ask them. They'll probably, if it's just one, two, they'll probably just do it for free. They'll just throw it in there.
I've never been charged, so
yeah, they're pretty cool about that kind of stuff.
Yeah, they're all like physical media junkies too, right? Especially if it's something cool too. They'll be like, "Oh, this is wicked," and then they'll clean it and try to buy it off of you. Like when I take in the one time I took in Texas Chainsaw Massacre on 4K, the slipcover edition or whatever, and they were like, "Oh, it's a pretty deep scratch. I don't know." And I'm like, "Well, can you at least try?" And they tried, and then they're like, "Well, we might have to send it away." Like they were gonna send it to like their bigger division for me too to try to buff it out without charging me. So like, there's most of the time they're really cool if you can find some stuff. But yeah, you can try some water and
they're going above and beyond for you, man. That's cool.
Yeah, well, we go in there quite a bit. I haven't bought from them in a while, but we do go in there usually.
Yeah. Well, thanks, Anthony.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming on.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys hosting this. I just thought it would be fun to do a top 10 stream, especially after, because a lot of people do them before the year's even up, so there's still movies to be seen. Like they'll do it in like November or December, and I'm like, well, the year's not over yet, so I like to do it at the beginning of the next year, you know, like we're doing now, because now we've seen pretty much everything that we could see. I mean, we tried to at least. So yeah, thank you so much for hosting, and it was a blast talking about all these movies, because there were a lot of good ones in 2025. I mean, they kind of snuck in there, some of them, because there was a rough batch for a while where I was just seeing like, I don't know, like Allie and I were seeing like a lot of movies that just weren't hitting for us. But then all of a sudden we saw some really good ones, Begonia and Marty Supreme, and you know, so we found some winners in there for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much, Ryan. Mr. Swayze.
Yeah, Ryan's got your link. Do you have anything you want to promote coming up or talk about your channel on last time?
You know, so Corey and I are planning on doing an unboxing stream over on his channel. He bought another NECA horror box. So we're gonna do that. We don't have a date set, but it could be really soon. We're working on it. And then we have another stream that we're working on, probably coming up. What day was it? I think it's January. I think it was January. I don't know. I'll post it. But there's another stream we have coming up with me, Corey, Sin, and Ashley, where we're going to talk about dramas, like our favorite drama films. Yeah, over on Corey's channel, and that'll be a really good time. I look forward to that, because we talked about a lot of horror. We talked about Christmas movies. We've talked about like a lot of stuff, but we haven't done dramas yet. So I was like, I think it'd be fun to take it to a more like a serious level. Like, let's try some dramas out. Let's throw them in there, and they can be comedy dramas or whatever. And then I'm also going to be out over on Bob's Blu-rays channel. Allie and I both are going to be on that stream talking about The Perks of Being a Wallflower, and we're going to discuss kind of like the emotional impact that film had on all of us, and you know, talk about anxiety, because that's like a very anxiety inducing type film. You know, if you've ever seen it, it's a great movie. Have you seen that? The Perks of Being a Wallflower?
No, I've heard of it, but I haven't watched it.
And let me tell you, it's one of those movies, because I know it's a young adult book or whatever, you know, so when I first watched it, I was like, oh God, it's going to be one of those stupid movies where it's like, it's going to be, you know, like just overly dramatic and just blah, blah, blah. But no, it ended up being really good. Like it's funny, but then it also hits you hard in the gut with some of the dramatic moments, because it gets dark, like when I mean like really dark sided. So I was like, Sam and Brendan, I recommend you guys check that one out. I'm telling you, just give it a shot. Yeah, but we're gonna do that stream, I believe January 20th is that one over on Bob's Blu-rays at 9 p.m. Eastern.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So I do
We're
have some
gonna check
stuff
that movie
coming
out.
up for once. Normally I'm like, I don't have anything going on, but I actually do have some stuff coming up. So yeah. It'll be
Good
fun.
stuff.
What about you?
I guess
What do you
we
guys
have-
got coming up.
Yeah, we've got our Primate review that we'll do probably this weekend sometime. We're going to go see that tomorrow night. And then, yeah, Saturday we're going on King Nicky's channel to talk our top 5 of 2025, as well as a couple other things she had planned. That's at 7 p.m. Eastern. What do you got coming up this coming week?
Yeah, it's lots of stuff. So on Monday, I'm going to be doing a stream with Bo about our top 10 wanted physical media releases of 2026.
Ooh.
So that's not a prediction. That's just what we would like. And then I believe that Wednesday, Rob and Mikey are going to be on to talk about I Am Legend.
Ooh, yeah.
And then that week is also 28 years later, the Bone Temple. So there'll be a review coming out on that next week. And I'm on Sean's channel all next week as well.
Yeah.
Talking about Scream 3 and Candyman, Farewell to the Flesh. Yes, I'm gonna be a busy boy.
Man, I love it. I can't wait for you to talk about like I Am Legend. That's one I've been wanting to rewatch too. So that'll be a good
same
excuse to rewatch it. And some of the Candyman movies, yeah. Or Candyman Farewell to the Flesh, right? Just that one.
Yeah,
that's
just
awesome.
That one.
That's the second one, right?
Yep.
Oh yeah. Hell
yeah. So we're running through the franchise slowly. Same with the Scream franchise. We're pushing the Scream franchise because the new movie comes out the end of February, right? So like we're trying to get the whole franchise done before then.
And we're doing some Scream trivia in February.
Wait, have you guys ever seen the new Candyman movie?
Oh yeah, I love it.
Isn't it? You know what's funny about that's a movie that got shit on by everybody when it first came out because a lot of the stuff like racial stuff, a lot of tension going on around that time. But I'll tell you, every time I watch that new Candyman film, I love it a little bit more, and it just keeps growing on me. Like every single time I watch it, I'm like, man, because I was always blown away by the way it's shot. It's filmed so beautifully. It looks like like $1 billion. It looks that good, but. I just and the way the kills are too, the way they shoot the kills. So I can't wait for you guys to talk about that one when you get to that film. So
and the director of that Candyman is the director of the Bone Temple, isn't it?
Yeah, Nia DaCosta.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Hell yeah. So that's gonna look good.
I'm curious. Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, I just looked it up. So the stream that we're doing talking about the dramas over on Corey's channel, Wilkie's Movies and Music. That'll be Sunday the 18th of January.
Okay.
So that'll be fun.
You heard it, guys.
I had to look it up.
Awesome.
I was like, Jesus, what time is that stream? Yeah.
Quick shout out, Ryan celebrated 18 months sober.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
year and a half.
Well
Congrats.
done, man. Well done. That's fantastic, dude.
Yeah, really very happy for you.
Yeah.
It's hard to do. Yeah.
All right, thanks again, Anthony.
Yeah, thank you so much, Anthony.
Thank you, guys.
Say hi to Allie for us.
She just walked through the door. Say hi, Allie. She literally just walked through the door. Just came home.
She's like, oh, great. Just walked in.
The cats already started swarming her,
Thank you to everyone in the chat. We had a blast chatting with you guys.
Yeah, I'd love to hear your top 10s too. That's always fun.
Yeah.
Leave them down in the comments too. If you didn't get a chance to leave your top 10, if you're watching it on the replay, leave them down in the comments. It'll be fun.
Absolutely.
I always forget to say that. Comment after.
I said
that. Did you?
Yeah, the last one.
Especially when it's like a list, like a top 10 or top 5 or something. Because I really do love seeing people's list for the year. Like what their top 10 or 5 was. Even if
they're always so different.
Even if you don't have 10, maybe you just got top 5. Go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Awesome.
Well, have a good night, everyone.
Yeah.
Later.
See you later.
Bye, guys.